feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.
What up? What up? What the hell is going on with my image right now, y'all? Let me fix this right away. DJ Bigboss, live and direct. Let me get to the settings. Why would this thing do me like this? Look at that. I gave up my... Y'all really thought I was at the bar, and I done gave up my whole green screen. Damn it. We still look a little fuzzy, huh? There we go, right there. There we go. There we go. What up? Oh, shit. Let me get my guys in here. We already got company in here. Ding dong. Hey, this guy right here, man, great capper. Great addition to the Who-Bangin team, especially when it comes to this live betting. He's just earned himself a new nickname, and I'm going to bring in my guy, Jimmy G, a.k.a. the Uzi.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
What it do, DJ? What's cracking, baby?
What up,
How
man?
you doing,
How
man?
you feeling? I'm feeling good, man.
It's been
I'm
good.
Doing good. My bets ain't been doing good today, but I'm feeling well. That's what's up. That's all that matters. Right. I'm gonna make it to tomorrow. I know that much. So shit.
Right. That's the most important thing right there. I know the freaking March Madness, man, it got so crazy. I got to the point where I didn't even cap, hockey and basketball because I got so caught up in it, so. But you say you've been doing all right. You said you haven't been doing that good, or?
Nah, not
what
today.
have you been playing on?
Spotty. I've been playing since this morning, man. I love it. I'm a bit of a DJ, but I'm controlled because I took my unit down to like a 40 unit. I started playing first game this morning. I think I probably played. I know when I first did my bets early this morning, I had 13 bets out, and I know I put out maybe like 5 or 6 more bets since then. So, and I can't even. Well, I'm gonna see at the end of the day what my bankroll looked like to see what I did for the day. But I won a few here and there, but I've lost a lot. But they were all at small units and stuff like that. So it's just scrambled around, man. But like I said this before. One of my buddies that's a motivational speaker. He speaks to this all the time. Like, you may lose, cool, but you don't lose all the damn time. You're gonna have a win. So the law of average is gonna give you a win. So never kick yourself in the face. But don't chase, because chasing the tap your bankroll out.
Oh yeah, I know. Especially like a day like today. I mean, you already said it. Like the 16 games for basketball, college. There was 5 for NBA. I think there was like 8 or 9 for hockey. So I mean, if you're like somebody like me, likes to play a lot, you can easily get towed down in one night. So definitely, that management. And then on top of that, I commend you, DJ, knowing that it is a March Madness, so we do get that little bit of itch. So, at least, by cutting it down and still kind of playing what you playing, I like it. It makes sense. I mean, I did it. I know I'm not the college basketball expert like yourself or Tease or a couple other people with us. But, I still did my cap and I still put a little bit down on each play. And I would say on the pregame bets, I've been doing worse than the actual live, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think I pulled myself out with a couple lives today, but I had a little help too. I had to dig to some of my other cappers and rely on them, and they put me on that R-burn. That brought me back quite a bit. So, yeah, man, it's a game of cat and mouse. But I think my approach was definitely wrong. I got on the show yesterday with Tease, and we did one of those stupid brackets, which I don't really care for the bracket thing or whatever. But we was just kind of going over the game. So when I approached the betting world this morning, I was looking for the sleepers. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the teams that, and that's kind of, you can't really use that as a hard edge. You'll chase it. You know what I'm saying? Like this today, we didn't get a lot of sleepers. We got a few that covered. We got a couple favors that ran away with it, like Duke and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of which ones you were on opposed to which ones you weren't. So I let a lot of money fall away, and then I grabbed a lot of money, and then some of the spots I thought was like Charleston, I thought was a really safe spot, and it ended up being, a war zone. So I have to say
Right.
overall, the book's been pretty sharp on this first round of college basketball.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much same thing. I'll recap my little plays. I know I was thinking Utah State was going to come out here and have that advantage. There's a lot of people, a lot of sharps that I care about, that also had it. So, but that one was a bummer. I'm glad I didn't put any money on Arizona. I don't know if you got to actually catch that game with Princeton that they ended up beating them by 4, but I know that must have busted a lot of brackets. And then Auburn, just like you touched on, I'm not gonna lie, I put a pretty big DGen bet, not something that we would comfortably put out line wise, but hey, it hit, so I'm happy about that. And then same thing with Boise. I had a feel that Boise might be a dog that might come through, and not Northwestern stayed to their grounds. They ended up beating them by 7. So this Houston game is a little interesting. I wasn't expecting North Kentucky to be this close, at least at the half.
Man, I just put that bet in right now. I took them halftime and full game, and that's already crumbled it up. Maybe I got a chance for a game though. Sometimes that happens, but I talked about a whole bunch of stuff. You got to look at some of these teams. They got to have that sparkle in their eye, and these smaller teams can kind of get by. So this year the Oral Roberts team didn't. They were good, but they didn't have that sparkle like the Oral Roberts that won the first round a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
different thing, man.
Is there even a team like that, you think? Like that Oral Roberts or that VCU before they were VCU? You think there's at least one Cinderella out there?
I mean, Furman did win today, but I don't see Furman as that team. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of thinking Charleston could have been that team. I think UAB could be that team. It's a couple of them in there that could be that team, but we'll see in the first round. That's all we really can do. But yeah, we don't have no Loyola Chicago's or Oral Roberts like we had in the past that kind of go a few rounds before they get knocked off. But that's neither here nor there. But this XFL game is on live and cracking. I have the under first half. I also have the Sea Dragons plus 2.5 first half, and then I have the Sea Dragons full game on the money line. I just see Sea Dragons last week as having some progression on their defense, which was one of their rough spots, especially in the secondary. And the Roughnecks like to pass a lot. They haven't been really super tested. They had 3 home games in a row. Then they put them on the road against the worst team in XFL. So now they finally playing a team that's a quality team like themselves, but except for the Sea Dragons. Yeah, no. Except for the Sea Dragons don't have much defense, but the defense is improving on the front line as well as they got a sack too just now on the front line as well as in the secondary. So Sea Dragons at home right now. Last week we had 3 home games outside of Texas, shall I say? So this is another game outside of Texas because this thing is rooted in Texas. So in all of those,
everybody flies out of there, right? Everybody fly out of Texas before they go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in all of those games, the home fave won basically, and it made a lot of sense because ticket sales, man, they got to get these people in here if they're gonna move this sport. So they talk about it every week. How well did they do as far as the ticket sales? So ticket sales mean everything. Seattle, they play at Luminance Field, which is the same field as the Seahawks. Not much to do in Seattle. When they had the team here before, the fans did cling on, so they're expecting that again. But we got another guest in here, man. Let me get my guy in here, man. I see him back there prepping up. We got to get him in. He's been doing very well in the XFL. My man Damon from the SD. What up, Damon?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Jerry?
David?
DJ, how you guys doing?
Oh man, we're doing wonderful. Glad to finally get you on stream here with us, man. How's your day been so far?
Good. Dude, got my little bootleg setup, Gonna get a better setup here soon, but oof.
Hey,
it's been rough.
Hey, the hardest thing is taking that first step. So you already there, So in a couple months we'll add some lights to the back, get a headphones in there. As long as
There
that
we
money
go.
is cashing, that's all that matters. I'll watch you in the box.
There we go.
And I could tell you already a quick trick in front of everybody. Like you have a clean white wall behind you. So on StreamYard, if you use the settings, you can actually have like the green screen action like I have without actually having the green screen as long as you have a plain wall behind you. So yeah, you probably could get that going if you'll do what they call a virtual background without the green screen, and it should work. But my Sea Dragons stopped them. I said my Sea Dragons. I think I really like this team, but they stopped them on the first series. Got a punt out of them, and Danucci hits the field with the Sea Dragons. Now the Sea Dragons have scored at least 18 points in every game in the first half, and I'm pushing the under 21.5. I'm expecting Roughnecks to put a little pressure on the Sea Dragons at some point. And I'm thinking it's going to stay under because the Sea Dragons go for the 3-point conversion every time, and they don't really have a real play to beat it, so they never get more than 6 points a touchdown. But last week they did actually go for a 2-pointer. It was random, and I think they got it too. But yeah,
hey,
man,
DJ. I know. Sorry, to cut you off. I know you said you had the total. Did you tell me that you had a side for the first half?
First half, Sea Dragons plus 2.5.
Okay.
We got Danucci, man. Danucci, man. I like Danucci, man.
You seen the World Baseball Classics when the Italians get on? They be like, "Hey!" Got the Nespresso machine in there.
This game will tell a lot, though. I feel like Houston really hasn't been tested, so we'll see. Seattle's had Danucci's been sacked, I think, only 3 times in 4 games, maybe 4 times, and Houston's had one of the better pass rushes, so that'll be a key part of the game.
Yeah, but Danucci moves around. That's the one thing I like about him. He doesn't. He's not like a sitting duck. He's moving around. He's
like him.
Good decisions.
I think there's a clear 4 better teams, and I think there's a clear 4 bottom. Like I don't know how the playoffs are set up, but
I agree with you.
So who is your clear 4 teams at the top?
DC, St. Louis, Seattle, and Houston. San Antonio's offense.
I think I would agree. The Brahmas just not going to get there. The Guardians is out. They have upstairs problems, downstairs problems.
Yeah, I like them this week with 7.5, but as a team with upside, no.
I'm not going to chase them no more. I was chasing them a little bit because they do show little sparks that they can play a little defense, and every now and then they do something right on offense. But it's just they have poor communication. The coach talks shit during the game to the players.
Hey, that shit's hilarious, dude. It's some of the best stuff. It's like, oh, what are we doing? That's awful. That's awful. I love it.
Hey, and they catch the curse words all the time. F-bombs, everything. Like sometimes, they went for a long one. Danucci threw it behind him. He had a one-hander, but he missed it. That was in the 3rd down, I think.
I'll tell you this. I haven't been capping the XFL like you guys. I know you guys have been pretty spot on even since the beginning. I don't really have a top 3 top or a top 4 bottom, but in my opinion, I have a clear fade and I have a clear bet on in the league. And I like betting on Houston and I like fading Orlando. I think if you're able to bet on Houston every week and fade Orlando every single week, you're going to get a combination of 7-1 and 1-7 from Orlando. You're going to have some money in your pocket. Everything else, I mean, I love the XFL, but that's kind of like what I like to go to.
Hey, that's a smart way. I like everything you're saying about that. Like, I've seen a lot of cappers, like even Dave. He came on and he talked about the XFL, and they have great angles on this XFL, and they're not even into it like that. But he said, take all the favorites or whatever, and the favorites are booming. I think it's like 17-9 or some crazy number like that or something.
Damn.
But
I think it's because there's a clear gap. I mean, I don't know if that's the reason.
Well, it's
maybe
just
not
because Maybe not in the spreads, but you have to have an idea, like DJ said, right? The whole point of the league is to sell tickets. Year one is we're in survival mode. This is the third time that the XL has tried to be able to get jump started, and they're not trying to mess it up again. It's not about showmanship, The Rock and their business enterprise. It's all about how to be able to set the best foot forward. You know what I mean? So whatever they think that's going to sell the best, in this case, I don't know if it's like the Brahmas or Houston. I said it before the season started. It has to be a Texas team that's going to win it all. It has to be. If it's all based out of it, we all know Texas is king for football, whether that's real or not. Texas likes to think that. So, we have to think that the championship is either going to be from the Brahmas or Houston. But
and you said that like a true Californian, talking about them Texas people football like that. You lucky brothers and bets and all them dudes from Houston and stuff ain't on here because they probably would. Oh man, they had something to say about that.
Hey, but you know what? I'd buy it down to them, but you know what? Let them talk ish to the Florida boys. I'm sure the Florida boys and the Texas boys were the real football guy, So there's level to this, I get it.
They don't want no parts of Cali. Cali got too many greats coming out of here.
Yeah,
look at my man Damon's in SD. SD is capital of professional players coming out of there. Baseball, football, basketball.
Yep.
We hold our
shout out to our guy Big Ragu in the chat, and we have Virgirl in the house already early as we go along with this long trip right here on this game right here for me. But it's only a few Thursday games, and I don't even do live like that, but I enjoy the live on the XFL though, because it's just something different, man. I get tired of the same stuff sometimes. So I'm absolutely ecstatic to be here today. I'm even more happy you guys actually joined me because I thought I was gonna be on here for at least some period of time by myself, but I've been all right. But I still could be because I'm sure you guys both got lives.
You hold it down. Oh no, I'm good, dude.
If little man come over there for Damon, he's out of here.
Oh, dude. He's Usain Bolt mixed with dude. Oh man, he's nuts, dude.
Ragu said Florida. He heard his phone buzzing.
Yeah, they Florida plays some good ball too, though. They got a bunch of. I mean, when it comes to some of the big schools and stuff, you're looking all up in Florida. It's crazy how sports are regionally. Like in basketball, sometimes, man, if I don't know nothing about two teams in basketball, if one is from Chicago, I'm gonna take that Chicago team.
That little northeastern area, right? That metropolitan or by the capital. They
play good ball up there. They play good ball up there, man.
Marquette, when I grew up, that used to be my team, and I didn't realize, with Jimmy Butler, I think didn't Wade come out of Marquette? All these good players, man. I didn't realize that they were that good. I just like watching them ball.
Oh man, believe it or not, I been on the Big East since I was like a kid when it came to basketball. At my high school, like, how everybody hangs out or whatever at the lunch period, everybody that hit the court had like made little squads. So they had like the Big East, they had the West, they had different little things. So I had already understood it at an early age. And I always had an eye for college basketball, man. I've had some horrible college basketball seasons that I'm proud of because I enjoy it so much.
It's like the stock market, we're all kind of like not happy about it, but you got to learn. You need to take your lumps. You got to take real lumps so you can get that shit really ingrained in your mind and then just never again. So I'm sure those horrible seasons you had earlier in the year, hopefully when your unit size was not as big, is coming up in dividends now when you're, pressing it more and you already know it's like the Army. You already have a little book of, practices that went wrong, so you can work on the right side.
Big third down right here for the Roughnecks. It's pretty third and long. I can't see how long, but Sea Dragons defense has been stepping up today so far. I'm glad that they got it together. I mean, if they really could hold this defense like this, the offense clicks so good. Oh, look at that! They stopped them. Kicking
like
the ball.
I said, dude, I don't think Houston has beat anyone, and this game is a huge teller. That's why I have DC ahead of them. St. Louis might even be better than Houston. Like Houston's beaten Orlando twice. Like their numbers are inflated for that reason. They've beaten, I think, San Antonio. They've beaten, I think, Arlington, maybe, who I think is not very good, or maybe not Arlington. They've beaten another.
They beat Arlington. That's the Houston game. I mean, the Texas game they had.
Okay.
Ooh, they almost blocked the kick right there. You know, the block kick. If I was coaching, I would put extra pressure on blocking the kicks right now because the punt has to go. It can't go out of bounds. You know, so they really have to take a tad. You know, kicks are blocked by like a millisecond, so it takes a tad bit longer to get that ball off to get it to where it doesn't go out of bounds because it becomes a huge penalty.
I think he did get
one
it.
Time he did get it?
I think so because, look, they got the ball.
They got the ball almost at the 45. See, they might have kicked it out of bounds or something or not in the area. And, yeah, they get the ball like almost to the 45 on the punt like that. And booyah, Danucci, first down, baby.
My shit's buffering.
The Gnooch.
I'm gonna go ahead and allow the Sea Dragons to go ahead in for a touchdown on this drive right here. It's a little bit early because I still got to protect my under, but I want them to get their rhythm going right now.
Hey, real quick, let me just cut you off real quick. In the Houston, North Kentucky game, Houston is only up by 2 with 16-24. The live spread right now is minus 10.5. I think they're originally slated for like 16 and some change. So you're getting great numbers right now. If you still think that Houston is going to come out and spank them, if you think Northern Kentucky is going to hang on a little bit, you might just want to wait just a little bit more, maybe to like the 12-minute mark before you pull the trigger. So I'm just keeping an eye on that.
Who's 15, Jackson?
What else you got going on today, Jimmy? Was it any hockey today or anything?
Man, nah, like I was telling you, DJ, today was supposed to be a massive day. I was supposed to cap, 16 in college and, about 8 or 9 in hockey and about 5 in basketball. I honestly only capped basketball. I didn't get to hockey. And most of the times when I start my capping like at 2 p.m. or something like that, it usually feels pressed and they don't come out really well. So I honestly just stayed off. So everything that's happening in hockey right now, I have no idea. I didn't even cap like for the game just because I was so excited for March Madness, I'm ready just to see it, enjoy it. Not to mention the past 72 hours been a ride. Like I told you, off topic, we were speaking in the group chat. I hit a degenerate bet for over 1K on Auburn. And then last night I hit a degenerate bet on Dave's show for over a K. So I've just been getting hot and I've been going against what you're supposed to do. And I'm just pressing the press. So, it's been working. And today I felt that it's been, 3 days of that. And I'm just taking a day off and just kind of going with whatever is live. And then obviously I put maybe like about $100 worth of bets for the March Madness just to kind of, play along.
Just to have to do.
Right. But I capped all the games for March Madness. So I was just waiting to see if I can attack it. Like you mentioned, DJ, you took the words out of my mouth. I've been killing it on the live, like maybe like 70 to 73%, compared to my bets that I've been giving out on Twitter have been anywhere like maybe 50 to like 56% as of the last maybe 2-3 weeks. So, what they say, as a capper, you have to be aware of what works and what doesn't. And that includes your betting style. So, if at the time player props are working or team totals are working or lives are working, whatever the case may be, yes, use effective bankroll management. But I'm in the middle of being fucking white hot. And I love it. And I decided that I'm just going to keep riding this little live right now, for today.
Hey, man, well, shit, man. I tell you, I'm totally impressed. I love what you do on the live sweat. I love what you do live betting, period. We chopped it up in San Antonio before. Like, I just love how you're meticulous about your angles, how you take your time with things, how
Come
you
on.
do things with less pressure. And because of that, and your
There's a
$1,000
rushing touch.
win,
Touchdown.
Hell yeah, DJ. And in 1 week time, we will be having a real shot, so I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be back with the homies. Obviously I love being able to be on content here. We talk every day via text, but there ain't nothing like us all getting together. And man, so if you have the time, if you haven't booked it, by all means, DJ and I, we'd love to be able to just shoot the shit and say what up, just, whatever you want. If you guys want to, talk to us for getting knowledge, you want to talk to us just so we could just have a good time. I mean, either way, we're just there to enjoy and support. So
here comes the Sea Dragons after the touchdown with the 3-pointer as they usually do. Like I said, they never have a play for this. He just threw a wild pass. It didn't go through.
So bad.
6-point. It plays all in the hands of the under first half, and we're going to keep that going as we come into the end of the first quarter anyway. I don't understand why they take that ideology to the extra point, and it's not working for them.
Have you been tracking DJ NC Asheville a lot this season? Do they usually push a lot the second half? I know that they're down by 21 against UCLA.
They're not that team, man. NC Asheville is definitely not that team. At one point in the season they were, but they kind of declined later on in the season. So yeah, I wouldn't go too close to it. UCLA, it's a good spot for UCLA to start off how they did because they've been kind of having it tough in the first half and opening up the second half. So they finally got a game where they got the wheels going at the front end of the thing, and I think they keep it going all the way.
No, you're right, DJ, because it's been I would say, and like I said, I don't really keep up with with college basketball like the other sports, but when I look at the box scores, it does look like this Big West tournament, they just been lacking that press because they already know they pretty much secured their seed in the spot. This is the first time in I would say almost a month they're actually showing some force here in the first month. So okay.
Yeah, a couple teams woke up for the tournament today, man, and I mean it happens, bro. So we just gotta roll with the punches. I think I could have had a good day. I think I reached a little bit. I could have calmed down and kind of played it a little different, but it's all good, man. I had a good time. Work went by like this. With
like that, right?
My best going, man.
I feel you. I understand. I know the first game was on literally like 45 minutes before I even started my shift. That's all I was saying. It was so crazy. I was enjoying the whole day, taking it more. I love every year. I love March Madness, no matter what I'm doing. Even before I was capping, I loved it. Even though I didn't, I'm not a college person, just the event. So many teams, anybody can make it. They all have that hope. You know what I mean? Like it's great. As a basketball fan, I love it.
Hey, San Diego State's got this all lined up. We got Arizona losing. We got who else lost? Virginia losing, dude. So we just got to go through a 13, a 14, a 15. Just got to go through Alabama with the dude who dropped guns off. Dude, we got this, dude.
I'll tell you,
everything's coming up San Diego State.
I'll tell you this, Damon. I'll just say here, fuck it, we're live, whatever. I had capped it so San Diego State would win this game and the next game against, I think it's supposed to be a higher seed. I got to look at the bracket again. But I do have them winning the next game, and then they're going to get kicked out. So I at least agree with you for them to be a sexy dog pick, in the next round here. So just kind of keep that in mind. But
they're playing who beat Virginia? I think that's who they play.
They got to figure it out tomorrow. I think
Furman beat, right?
Furman. So they play Furman, right?
Yeah, Furman.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they play. I bet it already, -5.5, and I bet the under. I don't even know what the number was. It's just, San Diego State unders, and I don't know, Furman, I've never even heard of him. It can't be that good. Saw what happened to Charleston, the team with the most wins in the tournament. Now they're flying home. And maybe they're staying one more night, but
you're just staying to watch.
Hey, I'll tell you a janky one right here at this arena that they're playing in Iowa at Wells Fargo Center, I believe it is. On one end of the court, something is up with that basket, man. Earlier in the day, the ball got wedged in between the rim and the backboard, and the announcer said, "Oh, and the warm-ups and all the stuff before, 8 balls that got wedged up there." Since then, I've seen 3 balls get wedged in that same arena on that same side of the court. So look out for the Wells Fargo Arena and the unders.
All right,
I'll check that out.
I'm taking my first live bet. Hold on, let me lock it in. It's Houston -10, -103. So, okay, we on the show. We might as well just give something out. -10.
That's what's up. I'm with it.
I mean, like I said earlier, they're supposed to win this game by 17, 18. I don't remember what the actual spread is supposed to be, but either way, I'll be happy with that bet.
It's amazing how many less injuries happen because these dudes are so much slower that they hit each other so much. Not as there's some hits, but it's amazing how many less people just get destroyed.
What's cracking, Wim? Hey, but the upside of that, Damon, is you get to see some dude possibly break off 4 or 5 dudes. So I like that part.
The skill gap, you could see some of the guys, dude. This kid Pearson, I think he's going to be on the Chiefs next year. That's just my feeling. I could just see him getting designed up a play in the red zone.
Put that play in the chat.
Trying to give me some live lines.
What was the first half over under? 21.5. Okay, so I kind of see this finishing 12-9 Houston.
12-9 first half?
Yeah.
I'll take it however it comes, but I think that the extra point thing is the situation. I think only 3 touchdowns. It's average of 3 touchdowns at each half in the XFL, and then it's a matter of what they go for, the 2-point, the 3-point, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
DJ, what was the spread for the Tennessee game?
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Do you remember?
I think it was like 11, like that.
11?
Oh, my God, he just did a backflip.
Oh
wow. My God, he did a backflip.
Roughnecks.
There we go. Touchdown.
No, wait. No, it's coming back.
I can't root for that because DJ got money on him. I don't got no money on him, so.
Flag. Let's keep this under going.
Yep, no touchdown.
Yeah, they playing like the playoff style game, huh? Just keeping the points down.
Holding. Yeah, I mean, the way that this league is set up, it kind of looks like it's set up for seeing teams score a lot, but in all actuality, when they play it, it's kind of low scoring because of the running clock, because of the extra point, and because of the skill level of the players.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ineptitude of some of the players, it's wild, man.
Oh, I did cap one game, DJ, for hockey. Hold on. Let me. I just remembered. I pulled it. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
We got some live action on hockey. Give us some live action on hockey, man.
Not yet. It hasn't started. But when the Kings get on, the Kings should start playing before this game is over. When the Kings go down 1, I would press it. I definitely expect the Kings to win, but the line is going to be like -170. So I like to attack them if they're down 1. So Kings money line is my whatever.
Shout out to our teammate LJ from Houston. I'm talking about like 2 weeks ago now. He said Kings were live. He said keep betting the Kings all the way throughout everything. And now we got a game where the Kings is -2 something as the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
My hot times.
It's almost like minus 300. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, given the team that they're playing, they're supposed to lose, but any given Sunday, Kings are nice. Kings, obviously, we have so many sports here in LA. We don't really think about where the Kings sit in the standings for hockey or, whatever for the Pacific Division, but they're, consistently like top 3 or top 4. You got Vegas, you got Edmonton, Seattle's going up there, and then you got LA. Some people like to throw in the Jets, but that's pretty much the cream of the crop.
Yeah. See if I can get a line from Bovada. Here we go. Some live XFL lines. Good Lord. How about the Roughnecks right now at minus 1.5?
Let me see.
For the full game, minus 115.
Yeah, they got it over here at Bovada minus 120.
So how I saw the game happening, I saw Houston taking the first half and then Seattle coming back and winning. But hasn't gone that way to start.
I was leaning towards taking that. Honestly, I really looked at that whole ideology of that, and then you know what? If I'm on Seattle as the home team, I'm just gonna ride them being on the home team. I'm not gonna panic. And instead, I took Sea Dragons first half plus 2.5, and then I turned around and took them full game on the money line plus 184.
Yeah, I got a money line too, but I also have Houston first half. Like I said, I thought they would have the first half, but I got.
We got still got plenty of first half to go.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried about it.
Oh man, I'm smoking. Kings is already underway. It's at the first period, 1:33 left to go, but it's a tie game, so we still got to wait on it.
It's a tie game already in the first period?
Yeah, it's still 0-0, and that's what I'm saying. The line for the Kings is minus 250.
I thought they both scored. I'm like,
I
see a 4.5. Do we need to go over?
Oh, the total? Yeah, total 4.5. No, it's I mean, I guess that would make sense. I just don't like the minus 141, but this game will end up like at 6 or something. So, I mean, if you want to take that juice, but I don't endorse it. We can wait for a better play.
It looks like Wade Phillips threw his flag in for the holding and lost.
Oh my god!
So
no, I couldn't figure it out. I got no sound, dude. I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, Seattle Dragons blitz, missed tackles. Oh, mixed tackles will kill you.
He'll be in the NFL next year too.
Get a first down.
So are these players?
They took a chance and blitzed. Who that?
Are they under contract for more than 1 year?
I doubt it.
Oh, I think it's only for the duration of the season.
And even if they do, I know that this XFL has like affiliation with like NFL more. It's not as like, separated. So I'm sure like if somebody got called up, XFL is looking to try to become like an incubator for NFL, so they're going to let them go and, hope NFL gives them back, or, gives the benefits back, I should say.
Yeah, you're exactly right with that one. And they've already teamed up with like ESPN. You can get a few stats. Well, not really stats, but they're on ESPN's website now, their games at least.
It's so hard to find stats, dude.
Great play by the defensive line of the Sea Dragons knocking the ball down. It could have probably went for a touchdown. The check down was so wide open right there, but they blocked it down. So 3rd and long again for the Roughnecks in the red zone. They're probably going to get a score out of this somehow. I thought this league would be more aggressive on fourth down, and they haven't at all. These kids.
Oh shit!
Right. I thought so too. I mean, they're aggressive with everything else.
Sea Dragons sack him, and it's a fumble. I guess Damon TV must be faster than mine.
He must be paying for his cable. No, just kidding.
He got that.
Hey, appreciate y'all being
8 or 9 seconds behind.
Man, I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us, man. Having some drinks.
Man, you already know my saying. If it's just me and you, DJ and Damon, as long as we cash in, that's all that really matters.
That's all that matters, man.
I'm not even worried about the clout, you know. I'm just worried about being able to take care of my family.
Let's see what the live is. Let's see what the live is on Bovada for the game now. So you still can get Sea Dragons full game now.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, boss, dude, this kid is gonna be. He'll be on the Chiefs, dude. There's no way. I just see Andy Reid and this kid having lunch, dude, like drawing up plays. Like, just look at this. They can't cover him. Pearson on Seattle.
Josh Gordon or Pearson? Oh, yeah,
no, Pearson. I got my Josh Gordon shirt on, but nah. No, Josh Gordon.
That's one thing I like about the Sea Dragons too, is that not only is Danucci has a big target like Josh Gordon over there, but he moves the ball around well. Pearson.
They got Blake Jackson, who got the second most receptions in the league right now.
Man, Sea Dragons, slow it down some, and go ahead and tattoo up another touchdown for me.
Oh. Yeah, hey, let the Sea Dragons go up by like 20 something. I'll attack the second half.
I'm good with the Sea Dragons just blowing them out, dude. I'm totally fine with it.
Bro, I mean, I don't got no horse in it, so it don't matter.
Get you that under 21. But dude, like, look at this.
Oh yeah, you can't have that touchdown. You need that under.
Look at this.
It's gonna happen.
I'm getting a Pearson jersey.
Getting a Pearson jersey.
Right now, you can take a live total under 40 and a half.
It's not even like he's going to be a guy that's going to struggle to make a roster. He's going to be a contributor next season.
I feel you.
That live under 2 for me.
Some of these running backs will get shots because there's so many running backs.
Now, I didn't take the total full game. I think if we get to the point where Roughnecks get down second half, they have the ability to come back second half. Wade Phillips said he's enjoying coaching in the XFL. He said he's just a little too old to be in the NFL, and he's having a ball doing what he's doing. So, long-time coach like him, he can make a difference at halftime. So, I think I'm leaning over the second half. Oh, somebody's down.
Is Bob Stoops the coach of No, he's the coach of Arlington, right?
Yeah, Arlington is Bob Stoops.
He cries and complains a lot during the game too, man. That offense is worse than Orlando. I promise.
Yeah,
I know. They're inept.
I'm with you 100% on that. You know, they give them a lot of extra credit because that's the XFL headquarters over there at the Renegades. So that's why they get
hold it down. But they're
and they let you know that they trash because they already having romper room with the quarterbacks and shit.
Yep.
Nothing is solid over there on offense. The defense just been getting some good turnovers. Every game they get some good turnovers.
All right, y'all. I'm taking a shot merely on just just my rules that I've had. It's not something that I confidently can say is going to cash. However, if you want to just put maybe like a quarter unit, it makes sense. The Flames in hockey have been the number one team to be able to fade in hockey. If you've been fading them pre-game, you made, I don't know, I think it was like $1,800 if you're like the average $100 bettor. They are playing the Golden Knights. It looks like they've only been having to block 10 shots so far. It's halfway through the game, so they haven't really been tested. Golden Knights still have Jack Eichel playing, their top score shooter. Golden Knights should be the better team. It is playing to an under as I would think this game would go. Like I said, I didn't really cap any hockey minus the Kings, but I did put some money down. I did put a unit myself. I would just suggest you put, maybe a quarter or a half, whatever you feel comfortable, or a unit if you've been riding with me this whole time, whatever. But it's a plus 425. I love it. Plus 425. Flames have been choking on some big, all year. And I like this opportunity to see if they can do it again.
Oh, let me see where that. When you just brought it up, oh yeah, I got it at plus 490, and I just threw it in there because it's right there. Vegas Knights plus 2.5 at minus 123.
Right. That might be something I might actually press some actual bread. I mean, there's I can't see the Flames haven't whooped anybody, even like on an off day, right? And Golden Knights, even on an off day, they're not going to get spanked. They may lose by 1 or 2, 2.5. That's and I see that minus 125. I'm going to tail that with you. Actually, I like that. Good thinking. I like that a lot.
Oh, what happened over here now?
The lineman went down. I'm not sure what's going on now. 2nd and 10.
I like it. I like it even better when my bookie is trying to cap me on my money, on how much I can put on it.
And that's crazy.
It's gonna be hard for.
Go for it.
Nah, it's gonna be hard for Josh Gordon to get back to the NFL, man. He doesn't play special teams. He's lost some steps. He's a big body receiver, but he's just, I don't know.
Josh Gordon, if he thinks about it, he's in a perfect spot. He don't really got to go nowhere. He can become the wide receiver face of this league. Really. I mean, what does he have to point? What does he have to prove? He's been in the league plenty of times. He had plenty of opportunities. Love to smoke weed. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's in a good situation. He's still paying the bills, and he doesn't have to work. Just like Wade Phillips said, I can only imagine. There's a reason why people, like that level down besides being a, full-blown professional. It's just, you don't have to deal with the stress and hassle of all the crap.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Uh-oh, they got double flags going on right here on the 3rd down play in the red. Well, outside the red zone.
Houston up 10.
Was that a punter? Oh, repeating 3rd down, penalties offset. DiNucci took a good shot right there. He could have had something, but it was the holding that.
Yeah, no, he got held up real bad. No, he's really good. The thing is, if you sign him, he has to do the things that a wide receiver 4 or 5 does, You're not – I just don't see him. Oh,
shit.
Sorry.
I heard that. Whoa.
Oh, nice pick. That's all playing into my under. I'm good.
Yeah, DiNucci just got absolutely laid out.
Crush. Is he going to get a rough in the passer?
No.
Oh, and he's talking smack.
Golden Knights goal, baby. 2-1. Hey, just in time, baby. Feeling real fine. Hit me with that shit one more time. I forgot Sniz ain't here.
Yeah, no, that's such a clean hit.
That shit went down to plus 253 already.
I love that shit, man.
Nice,
great talk, DJ. I'm so happy you talked me for that plus 2.5 because I feel no matter what, that's insurance. And I put, double my actual play for that money line. So even though it was plus 420 something, I love it. I love it. We about to, I love it.
This is where they got to find Kirkland.
We're about to get those plus units on the live show. I think we've only had about one maybe live show that we didn't go plus units.
And at the end of the day, you can't be mad knowing that you got a genuine shot on a plus 425. I mean, shit, we seen it today. March Madness college basketball. Some of the best teams were going down by, or they were up by 10. And then you were still only seeing like a plus 210. Like that was kind of crazy. Hockey is definitely where you can find some dumb plus
Uh-oh.
numbers.
Houston up by 10. If you got
They
that.
are challenging it. Dude, they're challenging a roughing the passer call.
I like that. I like that.
I want Seattle to win.
16 left to go. Houston got plenty of time.
That was a clean hit. I want Seattle to win. I just thought that was a clean hit.
That over DJ looking beautiful.
Yeah.
That under. That's looking beautiful.
Oh, the under so far, yeah, we're looking good. We got 10 minutes left in the second half. Clock is still going to be on the running clock to the 2-minute warning.
I know my book's still giving a over under.
I kind of hope they don't get this challenge. I want a field goal. Yeah. Hey, so Damon, you've been watching the XFL, so that was really janky what they just did right now. Every time they have a replay, they go to that guy that's in the booth in LA, and they show he talked through his whole look. But because it had to do with a penalty, they never showed nothing about that guy in the booth on this particular challenge.
They might have talked it over already. I don't know. The less Dean Blandino we see, the better. I'm not even gonna.
True, but it's one thing that they always say when it comes to penalties that they're always gonna side in the competence of the refs. So it makes no sense to even challenge that penalty anyway.
No, it's one of those penalties that it's so hard to overturn unless you know he's hitting him in the a clean shot to his head. I don't think they want to call.
Yeah. The Houston Roughnecks look kind of monotone right now. I don't really see them turned up right now. 9:32 with the running clock.
I mean, you could be very. I think you're right. I think it could be. We're seeing it. I think it's a soft spot. Maybe it's just Houston. They're 4-0. Maybe it's just just like we see in football. Sometimes we see soft spots, even though Seattle is a good team. We don't know how these good teams are necessarily gonna step up for this regular season, knowing that there's only a couple teams going to the playoffs. Does it really matter if they go 7-1 or who knows? Just kind of throwing.
Man, if y'all see my eyes just bucked, they showed a replay on the game. So he did get hit. Danucci got hit, and he went down pretty tough. So it looks like he got up too fast while the ball was still intercepted.
It's 2-2.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah, baby. I tell you, I don't care. I'm sure we probably have less than 10 people in the chat. If you're in here, make sure you fucking got on that. And if you're not in here, then shit, bet on you, bro. You already here. Every time we get on the live, this last 2-3 weeks, off topic, I was telling DJ, I appreciate everything that's been going on. What I've been doing is another level. I'm not going to toot my horn. I'm not going to say, anything more than that. I'm just saying the power that I have by Who-Bangin, I appreciate you, DJ. The power that I have just with the, veteran cappers that I know that kind of make me feel like I got to do better to make sure I can produce for the team. That's the only thing, that on top of the family thing and just kind of just keeping my my head right and not being too stressed out, So, man, appreciate y'all being here.
Oh shit! I must say, after it's been about almost 60 days now of putting this whole team capping thing together with Who-Bangin and the team capping, but it took a little while. But I think we at a point now where this shit is it's really beneficial to everybody. Like we're really cashing, we're really connecting. We got a great vibe. We like a strong force right now. And that was a part of my vision of putting everybody together as a team or whatever. And then I put out those plays every day of everybody, and we fucking rock those plays sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
First down, Roughnecks. QB sneak with Silvers. Oh, it's McDonald. McDonald came in.
See, I couldn't even tell you. I just saw a generic-looking quarterback. I assumed it was the same guy.
90% of the time, McDonald's is gonna run when he gets in.
You said the last guy was white. He's white.
Dude, they're both about 6'4", white, crew cut.
I just play, y'all. I love everybody.
No razzle. Both of those quarterbacks, no razzle, no dazzle. They just kind of get the job done.
Yeah,
but they got a good
nonsense guys,
Sometimes that's what it takes, though. Look at Joe Flacco.
First one in, last one out.
Yes, overthrown.
Real hard-nosed. I really hate that the clock runs on incompletions, man. It pisses me off. That's the only thing.
That's why you gotta be on the under. That's why you gotta be on the under.
Right, because you always win until you ain't.
But see, you know me, I'm a big college capper, and I'm used to a lot of this stuff.
I'm not. So I started dabbling a little bit more when I started messing with y'all, and I know you guys got to have an iron stomach because I'm not used to this going up like 10, 12, and then coming back to 2, and then going back to. That's too much of a roller coaster.
It's. Whew.
No flag. No flag.
Oh, I switched over to the Tennessee game.
In NBA news, in case you guys are following, the Suns is up 63-58.
Well, no KD, Suns still doing their thing, huh?
Dude, how do you not audible to a run here? Like, this is so okay. On 3rd and 10, I don't care. That's such, and then you throw the screen to the side that's already stacked. Like, okay, see, that's the shit that gets me, dude. Like, that is such an easy fix.
Ooh,
like, look how bad this is, dude.
So I started working on a rating system too. Since it's just a small league, only 8 teams, I was like, I could do a quick rating of everything and then update it every week. I always wanted to do it, but most times the sports are too big. But in my rating system, I had play calling as a rating, and a lot of these teams play calling is horrible. Like screen on 3rd and long right there. Like Damon said, they would have did better with a draw. A draw would have been way better than screen.
The defense was lined up. It just wasn't going to work. Like you're running into the overloaded side. You can easily you had 3 blockers on 2 blockers. You have 3 hats on 2. If you execute the blocks, you're running for 7 or 8 easy. 4th down, 4th and 2. You're not punting in this league. You put yourself in an opportunity for success. I'm not saying it's going to be like a home run, but it's better than it's like easy audible. It's not like you have to move anybody. Like they gave it to them. I mean, it's not that easy. Calling. I know football's not that easy, bro. I know it's not, but sometimes it's as easy as we have more guys than you have.
Flames just scored, so it's 3-2. We're still in it, though. We're fighting.
Yeah, no, you guys got this.
The over was the play, wasn't it? 4.5?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I pretty much took the words out of me, but honestly, it was minus 141. I didn't like the juice, but
if we would have spent 10 more minutes on that bet, we probably would have digged that out too. Because if we figured that Vegas was going to come back, even the tie-in, it would have been 4.5 would have been the next number. That was even more juicier than the damn. Well, it wasn't juicier than 5 plus 500.
Right. That's why
it wasn't juicier than that though.
No, but you're right. Maybe. Well, either way, we're still good because we took. Oh shit! They scored again. It's 4-2.
Damn it!
But we still backed it up with that plus 2.5. So
we still got the 2.5 in our pocket. Yeah. But it's only the second period now.
Yeah. I mean, it's plenty of time. It's about to be end of the second period. 1 minute left. So.
All right, you still have a good night. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Man.
All right, Damien.
I'll get my setup better. Yeah, no, I'll get set up better, and it'll be a lot easier when I have a laptop, and I can actually look things up.
Oh man,
we'll get it.
It's all good. We ain't going nowhere, man. Just keep checking in with us if you need any help or advice or questions,
Appreciate
whatever.
You guys.
Always feel free to ask, man. But we're gonna get with you, man, in a minute, man.
I appreciate you guys. Have a good night, you guys.
All
right, Damon, take it easy. Shout out to my guy Damon from San Diego. It's amazing that most of the cappers in our whole little group I've met personally, and some of them live near and far. But we all had those personal meetings.
Man, I should have hopped on that under in that Seattle first half with you. I don't know why I didn't.
It was right
That was
there.
good money.
Right there.
I talked about the 40 under, didn't take it. I talked about the 36 under, didn't take it. Live now is under 30. So what do you think? What do you think about
the
that?
second half? The second half is dangerous because of the extra points. So, a team can be down like 8-9 points and still have a chance with one score to tie it up. So
right.
It gets tricky in the fourth quarter late. That's why I've been playing a lot of first half in the XFL.
Come on, Houston. We got 3 minutes left to go. They up by 7. Just need them to win by 4, with 4 more points. I just need them to win by 11.
Shit, I still got them.
17,
I still got them low key. I still got them low key full game minus 17.
I mean,
but let's go.
They can get there. You know how Houston is. Houston just, man, they turn it up when they smell the blood. They don't. That's what I like about Houston. They attack.
Bring in the stupid fouls. I'm with it.
Oh, I know. I'm packing my Houston shirt for pub. I'll tell you that. I'm rocking the Houston shirt while we there. I know me and Ski, we had a great time last year. All we were doing in the stadium was just saying, motherfucking Cougars, the whole time pretty much to the end. It was dope. I had a great time.
Rocking the Cougars. Yeah, Ski told me about him rocking the Cougars because, Ski, he used to always give a shot at college basketball, and then he come right back to
NBA.
NBA, but then he took it as a challenge at one time. And when we was in San Antonio, he was so thrilled to be like, yeah, I like Houston now. Yeah.
I remember when I was with them, we were like, oh, what shirt we got to buy? I was like, well, I think Houston's going to win. And a lot of people got Houston on, so let's just get a Houston shirt. We actually tried meeting up with the team before they went. We went to the hotel, and then we had just missed them.
Shit.
Yeah, we had just missed them. So, but hopefully, God willing, if everything goes well, I'm actually supposed to be doing a stop in Vegas before I get to San Antonio on Friday. So I'm gonna try to get a Sweet 16 should be going on that day on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday. So I'm gonna try to get into a game. If I do, maybe I'll try to do like a little stream or something from inside the stadium.
Oh yeah, they got the Orleans, they got games at the T-Mobile Center.
Right, no, but I'm trying to be in Vegas in the actual Sweet 16 game in Vegas.
Where they having that at?
I think at the T-Mobile Center.
What a long pass by DiNucci, backed up deep in his own territory. He got some space now with 3 minutes left. Another score from the Sea Dragons would be really, 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 really good for me right now.
I'm sweating this Houston. 120 remaining. They got 9. Come on. One more basket, y'all. Press that button.
I should have jumped on that 10. That was a good number, especially for a comeback. It made more sense.
I mean, I felt like it was deep enough where, at least I can kind of salvage the pregame bet.
I've been doing a lot of splitting the unit lately and taking it first half and full game whenever I take it. So I got caught up in that today. So it's just like losing one unit. But, I mean, to guys like us, losing 2 bets is worse than losing 1 unit.
Exactly.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. No, honestly, in basketball, I rarely take double up spots just because my experience has always been, for the most part, negative. And what I mean by that is like both of them being spreads. I'm fine with taking a team and an under or something like that, but if I'm taking first quarter full game, like, man, I don't know. I feel like it always gets me.
Yeah, but in NBA, the first half tells the story of the second half.
Yeah.
And in basketball in general, just in college, every now and then you had the teams that open up from the gate and never turn around. But it's kind of rare for that nowadays.
I'm sure there's openings. I just, there's just so many sports, I can only keep up with so many. Obviously, I'm pretty sure if I wasn't doing hockey, I'd probably take up some basketball, So I'm stuck there. I'm stuck. You know, I need that. Even though I don't condone it, I need that limitless pill. You know, so we can go ahead and add some more sports. You remember that movie with dude was doing so many things? Yeah, I need something like that. All right, Houston up 11, 36 seconds remaining. Let's see if they can hold it. Do a little quick toast, everybody that's still with us or anybody that's going to see this later.
Wow, I see that. I see that on the live. My Bovada don't like me no more, but I had to bring up Bovada to get the live bet. But
you took it to the cleaners. They're like,
man, I don't know what happened with my account over there. They don't want me no more. But you could right now. You could take the Sea Dragons -3.5. It looks like. Let me refresh this. Make sure this
for full game.
Let me make sure it's accurate. Yeah, for full game, 3.5 -105. Still got an excellent option. I guess they still see life in the Houston Roughnecks, but from the play that I've seen so far, Sea Dragons have been 100%. They did throw a pick in the red zone, but they didn't allow them to capitalize off of the pick. And now they're about at the 30, pushing in before the half, and I think they're gonna put at least a field goal or a touchdown on the board going in. So I'm gonna advise that pick 3.5, even though I can't even get it at my book, but -3.5 full game for Sea Dragons live.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna hop on it. Yeah, either way, I'm just waiting for this Houston game to be done, and I'll shoot over that shot. I gotta take. I missed my first two cashers with you, so even though I'm only a fan, not a capper, a fan of Houston, I gotta ride that Sea Dragons with you. Gotta get this bread.
Yeah, well, I'm probably my book probably will let me do a second half. They usually come on with a second half, but they're not all the way live at Bookmaker right now. So
the second half only one.
Yeah, they'll give me second half on the game, but they won't give me live bets unless when the game played on ABC, they gave me live bets. But all the games that's been on other things, it wouldn't give me live bets anymore. I don't know what that's about.
Damn, that's weird. I was gonna say maybe it's because you've been maybe pressing some money or whatever. But if it's by the channel, that's different.
It don't got nothing to do with my bettors account. Right now they winning anyway. They're trying to keep me. They probably give me some free loot to keep me around. I've been wanting to ditch Bookmaker for a while, but the setup that Bookmaker have is really comfortable for me. And my load and unload has been successful and works for me. So I kind of don't want to leave them, but they don't give me as much action as I asked for, especially involved with the community that we involved with. Like I can't half of these props that all these NBA cappers put out, I can't even get them. So
yeah, that was the same thing with myself. I'll tell you after the chat, or I'll put it in the private chat what it was. I don't want to give no light to a book that ain't really like whatever, but I was using that book for like a good 10 years. I was comfortable with them, but same thing. Yeah, they weren't giving all the props. That's where I switched over to Bet Online I think like 9 months ago. Oh, it's been burly.
So now I have a Bet Online account, but the only issue that I have with Bet Online is the laptop version is way better than the mobile version.
Yes,
and I play a lot more on the mobile side than I do on my laptop because I play when I'm at work, and my Wi-Fi won't allow me to get on that on my computer at work, so I have to use my phone. So it didn't work for me only for that reason. But I did like Bet Online when I had it.
No, I feel you too, because sometimes when I'm playing like on the poker app, man, the phone version is garbage for lack of a better term, so I get it.
Another first down inside the 10 with 51 seconds left for the Sea Dragons, man. I think we're gonna roll this.
They bumped it up to 5.5. I think you already attacked it. Damn, I should have.
Yeah.
Why is this Houston game taking? Well, I don't want to say nothing about the Houston. I don't need to rush greatness, right? I just need it to cash. So
rush greatness.
Let it happen. 29 seconds. Houston back up top by 11. Let's get just one stop.
One good. Foul the wrong team and send them to the line.
Motherfucking Cougars, as my boy Ski would say, and I when we were in the last tournament.
Touchdown, Sea Dragons.
Sheesh.
That's 12 zip first half. It's 45 seconds left in the half. Sea Dragons are gonna cash for me. Mike plus 2.5, and also first half under 20. So that's 2 right there.
Hell yeah, man.
All I got left is
shit,
Sea Dragons on the money line. Hey, I try to tell everybody, man, it's an easy market. Let's cash this bad boy.
I mean, we can only say it so many times. Y'all don't want to hear it. Y'all don't want to hear it. There's opportunities to be made. There's no point in trying to be cute and trying to figure out what's a sexy pick on, between the best team that's playing in March Madness. Forget all that. Like, find the shit that nobody cares about. Find that XFL. Find that Korean baseball. Find that, just find that oddball stuff. I realized that growing as a cap, right? I got the normal stuff. I figured it out. And I think we got a casher. Correct me if I'm wrong. Houston ended up winning by 11. But get that knowledge of whatever sport that you like and then start branching out to like other sports. Because 9 out of 10 times it's people who used to play in the league and it's people that you already know, but they just happen to, branch out and keep the career going. So like when I've been noticing in like the CBA, the Chinese Basketball Association, and then another one that's kind of hot is the Euro League. If you go on a website, it's called sofascore.com. It's a good website that you can look up all these weird, different countries, different sports, and get a good idea. It gives you a good breakdown of like head-to-head matchups, things like that. So, free plug for them. So hopefully they see us. So sofascore.com. I like it.
SofaScore. Well, the Sea Dragons did score the touchdown, 45 seconds left. They went for the 3-point. Like I said, they always go for the 3-point, and this time they actually got it. So
hey, I'm there with DJ. We cashed that -10. We in there, baby. You got 2. I got 1 in there. So we good. Now we got to sweat the damn hockey game.
So that it was
I guess
crazy.
We're good. What happened? Sorry.
What?
Oh no, I was gonna say.
Go for it,
bro. No, you good. I got. Hey, shout out to you, DJ. I appreciate you coming for real talk, bro. Like real talk. I know that I've been following you for a long time. If you guys aren't following my man DJ, make sure that y'all follow him. He's one of the OGs. Him, Pete Loshak. I mean, these people I was like learning. I used to just be a sponge off the wall. So, and I was losing my money like the first couple of years, but still listening. So trust me, listen to these people, listen to the lessons that we're trying to teach you because we had to learn the hard way. It's not like we're telling you just because we like to boast or just say we've been in it for a minute or whatever. I come to realize that there's people who I respect who have not even been in this game as long as I have. I look young. I've been capping. I've been betting on sports for coming along 13 years now. I've been doing it since my military time, pretty much, I didn't grow up around it. And another thing I wanted to tell you, DJ, is they actually took that goal back from the Flames. So it's only 3-2.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir. So, we still
this, and we got cushion with the 2.5.
And we got cushion because we got money in the bank. And we got money in the bank overall from the last couple of days. So it's gonna be another good night. I don't want to jinx it, but I definitely feel it.
I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do the second half, man. So I got one of these theories that I hit because I haven't been a second half better forever. I'm still learning.
I want to press Penn
State. A lot of these second half bets and stuff like that was not available back when I was much younger betting. Like even if you paid the parlay cards or whatever, it was first half was never a thing. So it's something that I had to learn like everybody else had to learn. So One of the things that I picked up in my travels was when a team is leading comfortably in the first half, no matter what comes out for the second half, you continue to take that same team. No matter what the line is, if they give the Sea Dragons plus this or if they give them minus that, we should take the Sea Dragons again second half and hope they just continue doing what they're doing and pull this one off. So we're gonna see what number we get anyhow. But
all right, I got my money in.
Gonna lean on that.
I got my money in from Houston bets. I'm gonna push it right now. You endorse 8.5, or should I wait on it? There's
what
8.5, and there's the 8.5 minus 115, plus minus either way, minus 115 either way, and then you got to over under 34.5 either way, minus 115. So I can obviously wait.
Tight.
Yeah. So you think I should just wait? I usually like to wait to see what the first thing
don't take
is.
The second half bet. Don't take the second half.
Don't take it just yet, right? Right. Okay.
Yeah, let's get a look at.
But as soon as you see it, I've already missed 2 of your cashers. I want to hop on it, So I know you hopped on mine. I want to hop on yours. There's no reason. I know, like the last show you went on it, you cashed, and then the last show you went on it, you cashed. So I'm not.
I like the way that sell. Keep that going. I like the way that sell.
Facts. It's gonna be. This is the third time, but that's the truth. I'm not putting no fluff. It's been 2 shows. DJ and I have been together, and it's 2 shows.
We can't make. This shit was live. We can't make this shit up.
I know, and that's the beauty in the thing, bro. Like, record the shit. Go back and find the track. Everybody else telling you this and telling you that, and posting this, posting that, and they can do this. But at the end of the day, you're seeing us sitting here doing it. So other people can pay other people or find the information, but can they really adjust when it comes to the game actually going? Like, that's where it's like next level. You know what I mean? So I'm not always this hot, but right now it's looking clear, pretty damn clear,
Man, I'm about to take one of my looks. I'm about to take one of my looks blind right here.
I want to take Penn State.
So I'm going to take. Let me take a look at this again.
I want to take that Penn State minus 15.5, but I don't know shit about fucking basketball. But Texas A&M, I felt like they should be in the game. They should not be losing by 18 points at this time.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking at taking. Oh, these are crazy. I want to take it over.
Oh, fuck me.
To the under. Yeah, my betting, I was going to try to take a basketball bet, but it's not ready yet.
We messed up, DJ. I capped it wrong, bro.
What happened?
Kings is up 2-0. Blue Jackets Blue Jackets aren't gonna, they're not gonna, they're not gonna do nothing. The Kings are gonna smash them.
Well, you didn't jump on the Blue Jackets, did you?
No, but I wanted to exactly. But I'm saying we messed up in a sense that we should have just attacked.
Yeah, but that's with no crime. What they say, no punishment, no crime. Then
right.
It's actually a good one. When you have a good angle on something or a good edge, and you miss your edge or something like that, it's okay. It's okay to miss your edge. Just don't go chasing the edge. Would be the bad thing. Right. If we looked at the same, which is we missed it, so it's now time to go jump on the Kings. That would be the worst decision we can make.
I've been there before, and definitely that shit is out of my vocabulary. That was 3 years ago, Jimmy. You learn from that. You learn from that.
Go right back to it.
Right. Oh yeah, no, it gotta work. This, whenever I hear that shit, just like my boy Loshak likes to say, he always cap the capper. He always look out for key words. So obviously, if you're watching this, that's one of the most important things is capping the cappers. Honestly, before I did a lot of stuff, that's all I used to do is just cap the cappers. And I used to keep a great track of everybody that we know, Bobano, Jimmy, you, who else?
Teddy used to be on the shows. Teddy Savinsky.
Yeah, Teddy. Yeah, I mean, I can't even think of how many names, but I would just track everybody. And it wouldn't even be to the point that I was picking somebody specific. It would be more in terms of these are all people that I respect. These are all teams that these respectable people are on. You know what I mean? So that would give me at least a really good idea of what at least I should be playing or not. And then from there, I can make my own decision, you know.
Hey, you know what? I tell you some crazy shit, right? This just being 100% transparent. So initially, about my capping of the Sea Dragon games that we just came out of, I was leaning towards the over
Okay.
because I figured that Houston would be able to score. You know, I knew that Seattle, the Sea Dragons defense had took some steps in advance, but I figured both of them would be able to score. But when I seen 21 with a hook on it, I immediately said that's just too much, and
Yeah, yeah.
switch my whole thought press over to the under and cash that one right there. That's that
Man.
like shit like that absolutely comes from years of capping and years of playing bets because no way when I was younger, when we was younger, no way did I cap a game all day one way and get to the fucking window and do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No, I'm with this. This is it. Boom. But I mean, 21 with a hook is a lot extra. Plus, I already knew that the Sea Dragons go for the 3-pointer, which usually ends up in 6 instead of 9. So I said, oh man, I got 3 touchdowns and a couple extra points if they get them, and I'm still under 21 and a half. I should have really loaded up on that one, but we win some, we lose some.
No, just like he told me, just, you know, as long as at the end of the day you had that process. And just to kind of double up on what you said, that shit is for real. Like, even if you step away from the game, like for even like 2 weeks, like I'm telling you right now, like I'm pretty in the zone when it comes to basketball and hockey right now. I can look at two teams, just, you know, give me a couple hours, I can give you a good idea. But if I were to step away for a couple weeks, take a vacation and not cap at all, like I'll be lost, you know, for lack of a better terms. You know what I mean? So you really, really, really got to just stay on top of it. Got to watch the replays, got to look at the box scores, like all that. Because, man, that's where you can make your money. When you have these like bottom feeders that happen to go on like a 2-3 game win streak and you catch that, you know, or vice versa, you know, like that's where that money is made in this late stage season. It's not all about just catching the money line on like some team that's already hit it, already like 80% of the season already done, you know?
Yeah, and I should have leaned more towards my unders today in college basketball because when it comes real time for real like big games and championship play and stuff like that, the unders hit more than the overs because teams play the game a whole different way. You know, it's single elimination, so they're not as risky as they was during the regular season. So I missed a lot of unders today. I had a bad day today. I went against the grain though. I went against a bunch of stuff that I know I shouldn't have, but I have a better day tomorrow.
Man, I was just about to preach about take Penn State and they just moved the line up to like 21. It was just at like 17 and a half. And I was like, there's no goddamn reason why, excuse me, shouldn't be saying that, but there's no reason why Penn State should be that much of a line spread when they're winning by 23. But they're catching up on it. So that's what I'm talking about. Like what DJ is saying, when you see, you know, a certain team winning by X amount of points, you know, 15 points, and then you see the spread, you know, 10 and a half, like, whereas a professional game, you'll see it, the live spread will be right on par with whatever the score is, where college basketball, they're essentially trying to project where it's going to be at, you know? So if you see, that's where, if you're able to see like those discrepancies from whatever that point spread is to whatever the points are, you know, like if a team is winning by 25 and the point spread is like 16 or more, you know, probable like 20, if they're winning by 25, then you might want to jump on that 20 because they're trying to get you to get on that other side.
Exactly. So I'm trying to jump on this under right now. I just got it. It was a little higher, but I did catch it at 138 and a half under in the Penn State Texas A&M game. I'm hoping this thing just wind down and close out. As soon as I hit it at the 138, it jumped down to 137 and a half. So I'm ahead on that one, but keep an eye on that one going out. Under.
Oh my God, it's Kings 4-0 now. I was just gonna say, should we just press it? It don't matter now. That's just out for the birds. But I'm just.
We would be chasing.
Yeah, now we're chasing. Yeah.
We would
now
be
I wouldn't. Now I wouldn't know where to go, honestly, because this is not. This is like when a team is up, like in football terms. It's like when a team is up. I would say like. Maybe like 31 to like 3. You know, they scored a lot, but it's still like the first half, 31 to 3. You know, it could go like plenty of ways. Motherfuckers can come back and cover the spread, you know, for no reason. So, but I wouldn't trust to take the Blue Jackets on any plus whatever 4.5, 5, and you know, I wouldn't take it on 5.5. So.
Damn! At the last second, they gave me second half bets, and then it went away, so I couldn't even get a second half in. Damn it! I got a big play for the Sea Dragons money line. That's what I really want. I want them to win. They're already up by 15. I mean, what would I want to play a halftime bet for to take away from my profit that I'm already got a good edge in? So it's kind of hard to contain myself right here, but I'm going to contain myself. No second half bet, no live bet because they won't give it to me. So I'm just rolling the Sea Dragons all the way out. We're going to have fun with it.
Right. No, I mean, you're good. You already pressed it. There's no point. I know like at one time today, you know, like I mentioned with all the games going, I caught myself trying to press a little bit too much, but I was very, very, very happy because I was telling myself like, nah, this is right. This has to be right. Like, you know, no matter what. So then what I did is I ended up just putting like a little coffee bet, $5, $10, just so I can have the satisfaction of saying, all right, I bet it and it hit, you know, got that itch out. But
we need you to come on our when Don Ricci starts doing his workshop. We need you to come on and explain that to some people because many cappers are so timid about whatever their unit size or bet size or whatever it is. And what you just said clearly explains about the itch. Because sometimes it's just the itch. And if you wanted to be,
and that's why we got in here in the first place.
Every time I itch, I'm gonna do my same solid unit. You can't do that. You have to know yourself. Right. You have to know the situation. Shout out to Equamius in the chat right now, man. He said he gave us the 100 because we're keeping it 100 right now to all 2,000 viewers right now.
He always come through, man. I appreciate you, Queeners. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, at the end of the day, like, yeah, we love to talk about stuff and we love to talk about content. We love to talk about just things that, you know, cappers should do. So I do understand how certain cappers display, like, you know, conversation about what you should and you shouldn't do. But, you know, what you said and what I said, we're just talking about what we really do. You know what I mean? So we just got to put it out there and differentiate that. And then at the end of the day, you know, you take that information for whatever you want. You know what I mean? And I don't care whether you judge me for thinking like that or not, because I'm good either way. That's why when some people tell you like, hey, oh, you're just a stats bettor, or you're just like a trends bettor, or you're just like a first half bettor, or whatever people like to say, like it does, as long as it's making money, doesn't matter. You know what I mean? And as long as you're managing your bankroll, it's all good.
Everybody goes to the window by themselves.
Facts.
I wouldn't advise nobody to bet they rent money or money they don't have to get your itch off. If you just needed an itch, just get the itch off. Trust me, you get the same adrenaline rush no matter if you bet. If you real about it like us.
Right.
No matter if I bet $10 or $10,000, it's gonna be quite close to the same thrill to win because I appreciate my capping when I win.
Yeah, and how much work you put to it.
Yeah.
Even if it's or vice versa, DJ. It don't matter if it's $10 or $100, $1,000. You're still gonna be just as pissed if it don't hit. You know what I mean? Like I treat my $500 losses like I do my $10 losses. That shit makes me feel crappy. But just like I take my $1,000 wins just like my $20 wins. It's just whatever my bankroll management is at that time is what I'm happy with. You can't let the other shit phase you, man, because then it's just like being a professional in the league. You're not going to worry about all those Twitter chats. You're not worried about what ESPN is talking about you. You're not worried about whatever, man, even though we all respect each other. I could care less about what anybody says about me. As long as my bankroll is taking care of me and I'm taking care of my family, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Man, Penn State's still holding it. They're up by 21. They're still giving you that 19.5. I really want to take that hooker. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I haven't taken it because the line, I don't like the line for it being so tight. It's like minus 140 in my book. So it's too tight for that. Yeah.
I can't get a live score, but I'm looking at the live. It went all the way down to.
Oh, here we go. I got a minus 20. I'm locking it in. I got a minus 20, 102. Hold on. We'll see if I'm able to get it in. I'm putting it in right now. Penn State minus 20, 102. Yep, I got it in. Yes. All right. Penn State minus 20, minus 102. So that's my second. Well, obviously besides the other.
Look, I got Penn State minus 18.5, minus 111.
Then you probably got it a lot better than I am, or they're fucking up.
It's crazy it's crazy that they would have it that far apart, though. That's crazy.
It's because these books it's just like us, DJ. It's really not that crazy. We have, just like the books, so many experts, but they don't really talk to each other, right? So we got so many experts, but if they were all, and you know what, let me just stop talking because then they might get an idea. But if they were all get unionized, so we already know. We don't want that though. Shout out to the book, to the cappers. Fuck the bookies.
Keep doing what y'all doing.
Oh, Penn State up by 21. Let's go, Penn State. I know this is like I said, uncharted territory. I usually get a lot of people telling me, oh, well, I ain't never take a live minus 19, minus 20, but we're not necessarily capping the number in the sense of a minus 20. We're capping like the plus minus in this current situation. You know what I mean? So what's going to happen plus minus from this situation on forward? Is Texas A&M going to fold, or is Penn State going to keep running? I think they're going to keep running. I think Texas A&M is going to continue, but I think Penn State is just going to keep running with it. So they're going to cover that. So shout out to everybody still being here.
I just want a savory 2 minutes of no scoring just by chance.
Right, that would be beautiful.
Just by chance, savory 2 minutes of no scoring, and I'll be great. And that's easy, right? Teams go down 2 or 3 times
in college basketball. Yeah. Hell yeah, that shit. I seen it. Just like, man, and that's what I'm saying. That's part of the stress. That's why I don't like betting it too much. I'm like, man, you guys were just scoring like easily in the first half. All of a sudden, you just can't score in the last couple of minutes. So good luck to that. Either way, it's coming out to be a good night. I know you already cashed 2 units on that Seattle first half and Seattle under, and then I know you telling with me with Golden Knights Flames currently 3-2 with 12:25 remaining in the game. I was gonna give you a hint in regards to the Yotes, but that's already too late. That was probably another plus money spot. If you follow some of our hockey handicappers like Die Hard MMA, I think he's been talking about Coyotes at home. Man, they've been getting a consistent like plus 140, plus 150 every game. And Canucks, they're not really a good team. They were like that team that was supposed to be good, but they're fading. What's a good basketball team to think of like that? Like the Nets pre-breakup, right? Pre-breakup. Okay. They were supposed to be a good team, but they just weren't, they weren't stepping up. So, and then Sharks Kraken still 0-0. That might be an opportunity we might can get on, and then Kings, they just blasting. So,
so what do you think about what do you think about under the total? Let's say in this night's game, you say it's 2-3, right?
It's 2-3, and I have the money line and the puck line locked up. So I don't know if that means that they're on a power play.
Damn.
Most likely means that they're on a power play.
So they're offering a 6. This jumping in and out. It won't even stay up.
I wouldn't endorse a total. I would not endorse a total because this is what's going to happen. Either Golden Knights are going to score, and then that's going to take it into overtime, which will push a 7, or the Flames will score somewhere early, and the Golden Knights are going to pull out their goalie and still maybe find a score. So you'll either maybe get lucky for a 6, but the probability of a 7 happening is higher, I think, than a 6, just because you can get a tie. Not because I'm saying
over. I'm saying over. Oh, I was saying under, but maybe the over is the play.
Right. You were saying under 6.5.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Oh, maybe over is a play.
I think over could be the play, but I got a lot of money already. Oh, Flame just scored.
Oh, look,
we're just talking about it. Flame just scored. See, so we just need
up to 7.5.
We just need that plus 2.5, and let's just be happy with that. We take 1-1 and lick our chops. I mean, honestly, I'm not saying it's dead. We got 11 minutes left. Hockey, that's a lot of time, bro. You could score 2 goals in like 1 minute, you know? So, but, you know, we'll just keep our thoughts and prayers and good wishes for that until later. What we should have done is hopped on that Kings. We talked about it, man. I wish, DJ, next time when I talk about something like that,
just drop some money.
Well, I want you to tell me. I know you're telling me that we're waiting for the team to score so they can go up by 1. But is there any reason why we would just take it now or whatever? Just something so I can really just think about, all right, well, let me just really think. What if we really, just put it back on me,
Yeah, I see
that
what
way
you're saying.
I can try to just force myself to be like
double cross-examination.
Right. You're like, nah, fuck you. I want to play now. So you just like, nah, what's good right now?
I'm still sweating out the under right here in the Penn State.
Oh, Penn State.
Penn State, Texas A&M. I think I got 138.5. Trying to keep it under. It's 69-48 right now. That's what 117.
We already know what I'm sweating. I'm sweating that 20, which is a ridiculous number to be sweating at this point, but that's what it is right now.
21 right there. That's 21 right there.
This is March Madness. We crazy right now. We trying to cash this money. It's been a great 72 hours.
To tell you the truth, we doing what fucking cappers would love to do. Stay up all night and live bet and have a great time with this shit.
Hell yeah.
And we're not by ourselves. We're not by ourselves because
so we thinking this shit
at
together.
My house, everybody's doing what they're doing. If I wasn't on this show, I'd be sweating this out by myself, probably talking to myself. I don't got nobody to call. I don't got nobody that's gonna entertain this fucking betting that I have. But because of YouTube and the world we in, I could be on this show with you. You're just miles away. You could be many miles away, but we can have a good time, have some drinks, and make more money.
I'm usually losing calories because when it's this close, I don't even want to watch it. I'm usually walking around the house, you know what I mean? Like coming back to the screen, seeing what's good, walking back out, seeing what's good with the family, like I don't even want to worry. When it's this tight, which is weird because I feel like a lot of people when they're first getting into it, the tighter it is, the more that they're like interested, you know what I mean? But for me, it's like the opposite. Like if it's tight, I don't want to watch it. If we're smashing whatever play I got it, I want to watch it like slowly get bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'll tell you one that I learned from talking to Noli, and it's kind of true, right? Like if it wasn't for the sweat, right? The whole idea of the sweat. If it wasn't for the sweat, if you have a bet and they start off and they win from the beginning to the end, you're like, great. I capped it great. It happened. You really don't need to watch that game, right? If you're already winning by a lot, you don't need to watch that game. If you got the over and it's already over, then you don't need to watch that game. But the ones that you actually decide to watch, the reason that we bet is for the endorphins and all the chemical stuff that goes on in our mind and our brains, sweating these games out. So if my the greatest reward of that is actually winning after putting in my work for capping, sweating it out, and winning is like the total domination reward, almost like a shot of heroin. No, just no, but I'm just saying that. Oh, your mic is off. Your mic is off.
Now I'm turning like Tab and shit. I got my fucking mic off. No, I get it, DJ. I was saying I was getting hyped and giddy with you. I get it. It's the endorphins in your mind. I get it. You get so hyped up, and if you know anything about anything, you already know that endorphins is essentially that natural drug that you got inside of you. So I get it. Every time you hit that nice little bet, whether it's 5 or 500, like I said, that endorphins take care of you.
Yes, take care of you. So technically, you want to win the games that you have to sweat. It's the ultimate fucking blast, right? So there's nothing wrong with sweating sometimes. It's fun. When I start getting those situations, I start getting pumped up. Like, ooh, I'm getting my fix. And that's how we become cappers over a long period of time. Win or lose, I got my fix, right? Because I got it. I capped it into a situation where it was that close. Because as proud cappers, like at the end of a bet, win or loss, if I look at the betting again, say, yeah, I bet the same exact bet again because of the way I capped it, and it came down to it was close. It's a win. I got my whole everything in. So yeah, nothing wrong with sweating the bet out is what I'm saying though.
All right, I just took a unit on the Magic +6 -115. Lock me in. And as we talked about it, Magic is down by 2. They just scored a 3-pointer. I saw the chat. OG Wham, Equinimus. I appreciate y'all. I saw y'all talking about this shit. I looked it up real quick, and I'm like, you know what? Tonight in March Madness, there's been a lot of weirdness going on. A lot of this NBA teams, professional. A lot of these teams weren't really showing out. And I don't know if it has to do anything with the March Madness. The Pacers ended up whooping the Bucks by 13. The Kings ended up whooping the Nets. I know the Nets aren't really that anymore. The Nuggets beat the Pistons. We already know the Pistons is basically fading. They sat everybody and their mama. And then the Magic right now, they're trying to get up in it. So I like it. I took +6 on it. 1 unit. Write me up.
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but that number gone.
Right. Like literally right when I was talking, they shot that 3 and they got within 2. So, I mean, like I couldn't have said it any faster or could have done nothing about it. I was literally just not talking. I wasn't worried about it. And then, OG Quinimus talked about it. I'm like, fuck it. Let's get on it right now. You know what I'm saying? This is a great opportunity.
Speaking of sweating, I can't get a live score on this Penn State game. What you got on your TV? I mean, on your screen for Penn State?
Penn State, let me see. Penn State's off. It's off. So they must have not hit the 20.
What's the score of the game?
I have to look back at it. It's off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mine's is off too. I'm just trying to see what is the actual score.
Let me see what it was.
I got 75-59 final game.
Yeah, see, so they didn't cover the 20 that I put on there. So I'm 1-1 so far. Oh, damn it.
I think that's 135.
Because I know it ain't in my bankroll. I'm looking at that shit right now.
Oh, that's 138. I think I cashed that under by half a point.
I'll be right back, DJ.
Go for it. Yeah, there we go. 135. Cash that under 138 in the Penn State game. That's what I'm talking about. So we jumping out of that. The -18. What do we got here for that? Let's see here. Oh shit! They didn't cover that. So lost a quick little something with Penn State and hit the under 138.5. So I'm all good right there. That's gonna bring back money on the plus side. My Vegas Knights game is still hanging in there by the 2.5. And we looking at the Seattle Sea Dragons.
They kicked off. They haven't scored yet. Damn, 4 minutes left to go. I should have maybe pressed it already. That live line up to 13.5 now.
So I cashed the under, but we didn't cash that minus 20 on PSU.
Right. I saw that. Well, I saw it in the lack of funds coming in.
So we got the Sea Dragons getting ready to score again off of the block punt. Still 15-0. Damn, I should have tacked up the second half for under, but like I said, that fourth quarter magic is crazy in this sport. It's just not worth the risk in it. But we look like we're gonna walk out of here with that money line win though, plus 184. As long as Sea Dragons get it in right here, we should be tucked in for the rest of the night.
Oh yeah, beautiful. I'm gonna wait till I get this money cash with the Magic, hopefully, knock on wood, and then after that, I'm gonna try to press something in that Seattle. So just so you know, right now we sweating that Flames Golden Knights game right now because they're actually scored another goal. Flames are up 5-2.
Danucci's going for it. Oh, that was funny right there. The way Danucci, he doesn't want to be hit. Some of these quarterbacks in this league want to be hit.
You could tell. Well, he got smacked up the first week or two, and then now he don't look like he don't want none.
They don't want it. He was in between a run out of bounds and slide at the same time and got hit.
The Ganooch. He don't want none.
The Nucci.
2:04 remaining on the Magic, down by 4, 106-110. Let's go, Magic. Let's see a little bit of magic. Bring that Disney out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make it official somewhere. I don't know how I can make it official, but I'm gonna have to make the Sea Dragons my official XFL team, man.
They're your team to win this year, or you think they're just your team?
To win this year, my team overall. I knew out of all the teams, I had to take one of the West Coast teams. It was either the Vipers or it was the Sea Dragons. And I was leaning the Vipers at the beginning, and then I said, you know what? I like the whole Sea Dragons thing lays out. And they got the older coach. They got all the good stuff. And I think that they're great for this year. But I like the colors. I like a lot of other stuff about them too. So
yeah,
Sea Dragons it is, man.
Honestly, what'd you say?
If they beat the Roughnecks, they 4-0. Sea Dragons had 2 games that they fluked up. They got a win. This will be like their second or third win or some shit. And man, I'm shout out to the Sea Dragons. Maybe if it's still some juice on the board, I might get a to win it all bet, a future bet in there.
Yeah, I think at this time, because just nobody is really tied down to anybody, I think you're good. I think the fact that they're gonna beat one of the best teams in the XFL is still gonna get you a plus 250 or so. I'd have to look it up, but at least something. I'm telling you, just the people aren't looking. I think you can get a good opportunity, and you got a good shot right there. So, I mean, we'll see.
I'm gonna see on Monday what they give me for Sea Dragons to win it all. It might be if it's plus 200 or more, even if it's like I'm gonna say if it's plus 150 or more, it might be worth the shot.
Right, it would be worth the shot because the juice they're giving you compared to where they're at. I mean, we already know if this was NFL, different brand, then then you'd already have like maybe a minus 105 or minus 120 It's already more than close to halfway through the season, so you would at least see some minus bets out there. I think at this point, everybody's still plus money. So OG said he took the plus 280. Let's go, man. Let's go. I took a little sprinkle on something, nothing official, but we'll see. 40 seconds left to go, down by 3. Can we see some magic? Is Mickey Mouse in the motherfucking house? Man, less than a week away, DJ. That's dope, man. That's crazy.
Oh man, we're gonna be doing the same thing in San Antonio come next Friday.
Yep.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
I feel you. I was telling my partner last year, everybody goes to this thing for different reasons, right? I went there just because I wanted to know who I watch, how they are as people, obviously get to know everybody, but really just know who you are as a capper and everything, real life. So this time is more like straight to business, like I'm not worried about who's who and what's what and what are we doing, you know what I mean? Like we just got to keep pressing this train while we there, you know what I mean? And it's perfect. March Madness is going on. Obviously, I'm sure during the weekend, we're going to have plenty of sports. We're going to be next to some MMA experts that I have fucking nothing to know about, but these guys are going to be able to give you that plus 3 or 400 or whatever. Foltz to the line, shooting 2 with 6 seconds left. All right, folks. Let's go, Markel. Make a name for yourself. Wham needs it. I need it. Just to add the little cream to this little bet, but between the officials that I gave out, it'd still be good. Let me look at what this Golden Knights game is looking like. I think that game we could just smoke that and put it in the air. It's 7-2, DJ. So my bad. My bad on that one, man. I put a lot more than I should have. So just know that, Oh, I was with you. I was thinking the same thing. Let's hope this magic can come through because I got enough where at least if that magic can come through, it will cover. Magic is down by 1. I'm not watching the game. Down 8 seconds left. I don't know if they're still shooting free throws or. Come on, Magic. Somebody show up. Cole Anthony, Markel. I don't even know who playing today, to be honest with you. I looked up the stats earlier. Let's see.
Update on the XFL, man. Still 0-15. Houston Roughnecks got the ball. They trying to go downfield. It's going to be a third down and a short. See what they doing. Looks like the Sea Dragons already relaxed on the sideline, just chilling. They didn't clock in. They 5,000 or what is it? 5,000 plus $1,000 for the win. They didn't clock in. They 6,000 for the week.
Nice.
But they still got a little game in front of them.
Straight to the strip club with that money.
They sack Silvers as he throws some little floppy pass on 3rd and 3. They're gonna have to punt the ball. Golly, Sea Dragons defense really showed out today.
Trying to bring up this live stream on this Magic game. I know it's only a couple seconds left to go, but down by 1. It could really make or break. Well, not really make or break, but the fact that Golden Knights are losing, it's gonna take away the 2 units that I won. It's gonna make me 2-2. So, oh wait, no. Now that I think about it, Magic is gonna cover the +6, so I'll be at least I'll be 3-2, so I'll be at least all right. OG Wham said 2 timeouts left for each team. I like our chances, Jimmy. Hell yeah, bro. I like it too. I'm not going to disclose, but I definitely put some money on when they were a +449. So I got them at a +449. What's up, G? I got them at a +449. So that's all I'll say.
What up, though?
It wasn't a bet I wanted to endorse, so I didn't put out there. But now we talking about it, and now it's almost here, so might as well, right? Fuck it. Shout out to everybody that's up here. G, I appreciate, man. Hey, DJ G, a real one, man. He been following us since we've been doing the live sweat back in November, man. Next time we see him, we got to give him a little bit of swag. He definitely is.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Absolutely, man. Look like we headed towards sweeping the board at XFL 3-0. We already knocked down 2. We just waiting on the Sea Dragons on the money line. They just got a turnover and got the ball in the 2 minutes left in the third. And I don't think they're gonna go too far, and they're gonna punt, so it's gonna be wasting some time off the clock. But they got the Roughnecks number on defense today. They ain't been able to move the ball like they've been moving it on everybody else. But let's see, 2nd and 9. Danucci back here. Danucci. Let's see what Danucci. He looks like he's gonna throw the ball right now. Up, he's back to pass. Throws it out. First down for Danucci. Sea Dragons first down, man. So I think we was really on to something, man. I did put those pregame bets out probably about 30 minutes before we started the show. So y'all had plenty enough time to jump on that XFL.
Nah, you were right. You hit it spot on, bro. You've been so spot on the XFL. I can't even lie. That's no cap, like for real. Like I know we like to boast about people in our network and what they do and what sports they excel at. DJ has been killing the XFL game. So if y'all want to get a good jump start, hell, I'd be following expert people that I confide in at least to get a good idea on where I should look at my games. Follow this man, DJ Bigboss, and make sure that you give him a like, retweet whenever he's throwing shit out there because it's only going to help your cap a little bit. So, hey, Sharks went up 1-0, 18-13 left to go in the third period. That might be a good opportunity. Kraken is down by 1 with plus 220, to be honest with you. Sharks suck at the house. So as soon as I get this money from this Magic game, I might move over and try to take another shot.
I'm gonna go with you.
I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait.
He works about 50 hours a week, man. That's why you want to follow cappers like us and be able to just hop on and catch some picks. We got the daily picks coming out every day. I try to get them out before like noon so they have a good shelf life before the games, but sometimes I'm late. You can follow Who-Bangin Sports on Instagram, on TikTok, and also on Twitter as well as myself. And we always got the picks up and stuff. And, I'm not going to say I condone or not condone people buying picks or telling picks or whatever, but if you really don't have the time to cap because you're working and handling your thing, following great cappers that you trust and believe in, that you can come see on your spare time is something that you want to do, man. So, we got a shitload of guys on our team in every sport, and we cover all that kind of stuff. So, man, make sure you look out for Who-Bangin. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because this is the main channel that we put everything out on. Like, sometimes I don't even, YouTube's so big, I don't even come back to check. But we have the fun stuff over there on the TikTok, Who-Bangin Sports Talk on TikTok. So that's fun as well. So, yeah, man. Shout out to you, Gerardo. Get that money, man. 50 hours a week. Stack that bread. So you said you waiting to make that move on that one, huh?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I mean, I'm waiting for a reason, and I'm waiting because I have a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Timing is everything, as you already know, DJ. You can, whether you think a team is going to win or a team is going to lose or a team is going to cover by a certain spread, the bookies are made for you to lose. Obviously, majority of the people who bet on gambling do lose. You know what I mean? So you have to look for the opposite side. Hence, if you're feeling a certain way after halftime, sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to take it right away. If you think, doesn't matter how much you've been capping it, if you think X is going to happen and this is going to be the outcome, you already know that, especially in basketball. I guess I'm speaking specifically of basketball, but it's a game of runs. Let that run happen. If you know those runs are going to come, and then wait for that most juice that you can get before you actually execute whatever you're thinking about doing. And then I guarantee you, at the very least, whether you're right or wrong, you locked in so much more value than what you were originally thinking. So I promise you, even the best cappers out there, I challenge you. Go out there. Magic ended up losing. They ended up only losing by 3, so covered that 1 unit live play, so cash that. But even the best cappers out there, like, always try to work on refining your shit. Always try to figure out anything new, any way that you can kind of just, get onto speed. You would be amazed, bro. Like, don't ever feel like just because you know a lot that you have to like just limit yourself. Yes, it's great to have a pattern and how you cap and everything, but don't be afraid to just take an hour and try to explore some stuff. I'll tell you, one of the biggest things that helped me alongside with telling you and the Who-Bangin team, a couple weeks ago, I was having a shit time. I was capping, I was not hitting stuff right, and it got to the point where it just wasn't like that much fun. So instead of taking some time off and instead of, pressing a bankroll a different way, I decided to Google different, betting books. So
Nice.
learn something, you know what I mean? Like when you go to a school, when you go to a trade, you learn some shit, you read a book. Like I hate school, but doesn't mean that I don't like learning and don't like reading books. So especially if you're taking the time to decide that this is what you're going to do for a living, or at least for a second income, or at least, you're putting your own hard money that you fucking work hard for it. It don't make sense to just limit yourself to what you think you already know. If you fucking hitting the 100%, then by all means, do yourself play. You doing the damn thing. But if you're not hitting 100% in all your bets, don't be closed-minded to not, just see what other people or what other things or information out there. I'll tell you this shit. The way that I cap now is not the way that I cap even 6 months ago. So you just got to keep learning.
Man, can you hold it down for a second? I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna come right.
Yeah, back. I got you, dear. All right, give DJ a quick recap. We going into the fourth quarter. Sea Dragons is up 15-0, and then going on to hockey. Hockey is 3-2. Final Coyotes ended up winning against Knuckleheads. We missed to give out some good money. I think at one point they were at the very least a plus 120. I'm sure pregame you probably could have gotten them a little bit higher. Kraken is still down 1-0 against the Sharks. It's up to a plus 250. We did say that when the other bet hit, we do want to move over. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. And Blue Jackets is up 4-1, 11:48. Yeah, man. You already know, OG. I know last time, the only time we got to kick it really was when we were eating that barbecue. That shit was good as that barbecue spot was really, really good. So, yeah, for sure. You already know, man. I'm going to be getting in from Friday. I'm going to be taking off there probably like Monday morning. So, definitely can't wait. I'm so excited. Gerardo said, I'm still learning how to cap. I'm learning how to cap UFC, MMA. And in hockey, I got second period overs. And in soccer, I'm learning. Well, let me know. Let me know if you end up learning anything that I don't know, because I'm not a soccer capper. I'm not an MMA capper. So by all means, hit up the DM, Gerardo. I love to learn a little bit more. And the hockey overs. I'm interested to know what you got playing for actual periods. So I know I like to look at the games as a whole, but I don't really have an idea on who is like the hot teams for the periods. I like the Oilers for overs normally. I like fading the Flames. I like being able to bet on Boston. I know these sound square picks, but they turn into square picks for a reason, because they weren't square picks to begin with. But square means that they've been making money, so sometimes square is good. What up, DJ?
Hey, so I did some bad things just being a DJ.
What's good? What'd you do?
I ended up taking the over 3.5 in the Kraken San Jose game. It was plus 179. I'm just trying to make some plus money. I just put
that plus 250 with the Kraken don't look bad right now, to be honest with you. I can't remember.
I figured the last one we should have took the over, figuring if they was going to come back and beat them or whatever, then they would have to go over. So this time we take it over. But the hook is bad.
I mean, you're normally right. I'm very, 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 very surprised that Kraken has not scored at all. There's no way for me to say it. I'm so surprised. There's a +1.5. The problem is with hockey, though, with taking +1.5s, is that majority of the times the coaches are going to go for it, you know? So what does go for it mean in hockey? It means they're pulling their goalie out. What does that mean?
Right.
There's a way better chance that the other team can score a goal. So
empty netter.
Right, empty netter. So taking the +1.5 -180 is not the safe bet in hockey, you know. It would make more sense taking either Kraken on the money line or Sharks for the puck line, and the game is frozen. Oh, don't tell me the Kraken scored. Please just wait so I can put some money on. Let me see. They froze it up. Is college basketball still going on? Do we have anything going on? It's all
what we got
gone?
left?
I think it's gone, right? Or is UCLA gone. Still playing? Nah, UCLA.
It's gone.
Everything's gone.
Everybody's cashed out for it.
Everybody's gone. Only the XFL stand king. Now let me tell
UCLA by far.
Huh?
UCLA covered by far.
Ooh. I know. I wanted to press it when I saw live -30. But whatever.
I missed out on some things today. I'm definitely gonna rethink what I think about what I play tomorrow.
I'll give you a suggestion, DJ. If you want to take a book from the book of Jimmy, let me interject real quick. Gerardo said, for example, Calgary versus Vegas Knights today, we liked the over, but first period, but we only got one, so I took second period over in a cash. So I think what Gerardo's like to say, if there's not lack of goals in the first period, then he's pressing the second period over. Okay, I like that idea. Let me know if there's any specific teams to that, brother, and I'd love to be able to keep track of that. What were you saying, OG? My bad. I lost my track. I'm thinking of a lot of things right now. What was the last thing we were talking about?
No, I just know that the Kraken didn't go. They didn't score, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. They did it. Oh, they did score. It's 1-1. Damn it. We missed the +220.
1?
They just scored 1-1. Fuck, that's what I get for Come on, Craig. Get your shit together.
Now we just needed to go to 2-2. And I get my
So now you can get a puck line at +450. Do we think they're gonna blow the doors out, or should we just go with the safe bet -155? It's pretty high in line, but like I said, the Sharks aren't fucking winning this shit. I'm telling you that right now.
Taking the Kraken?
I mean, I want to, but -155. Gerardo saying race 3 goals. I don't have that option here. I can actually get Kraken +125 for the next goal as long as they score in regulation. So that might be a good way to look at it.
There's additional bets on here.
Huh?
I didn't see the additional bets that I got access to right now.
Oh, okay. Let's think about it. So I'm gonna put a quarter unit on. Did it freeze up? Okay, no, it didn't. I'm gonna put a quarter unit on the Kraken -1.5. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's +450. I like it. I like the payout for that.
That's -1.5, right?
-1.5 +450 for just a quarter.
I'm with you.
I pressed
we on the same. We on the same level right there.
Yeah, because you want that over, so that benefits you for sure.
We're doing it. Let's go. The Houston Roughnecks have a 4th and 3 with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They just tried to get off a quick pass and they got blocked again at the defensive line. When I do my rating this week, I'm gonna have to give some more points to the Seattle Sea Dragons defensive line. They're doing a great job tonight against the Houston Roughnecks offensive line. That's one of the best. I mean, Silvers was getting 5-6 seconds back there to throw the ball, and today he doesn't have that kind of time.
You think with the live line being at 14.5, it's too sharp to take any action, and the over/under being 21.5, or do you think there's still any life?
Hey, I'll tell you this. I would take Sea Dragons again at 14.5.
Oh,
I would take Sea Dragons again at 14.5. I think that we may get one more. We may get one more touchdown out of Sea Dragons. They may shut Houston out today. The offense just haven't been able to put it together.
I mean, at this point, yeah, that's what I would be, right? As a head coach, I know I've coached before. I would be at this point. I would say, "Hey, let's go for the shutout." Right? We don't even got.
We got a running clock. We got a running clock, and we got a Sea Dragon team. We got some drama now though. Look like Houston might have a turnover.
Oh shit!
It's gonna go to the review booth, but look like they might have got a turnover. They said clearly a fumble. Oh yeah, it's a fumble. Houston's ball. But 21 is a good number. Would you say 21 or 21.5?
21.5.
See, I see another score.
I'm not endorsing this with anybody, but I am taking Kraken on the money line in case anybody's interested. It is a -165. I'm not endorsing it. Just we're being real, right? We're being transparent. That's how much I believe the Sharks are going to choke. I don't care. If we were in a different sport, basketball, maybe it'd be like a -200 if it was tie game. If you had a higher opponent against one of the most softest opponents in the league, like a Pistons or, just trying to correlate different sports. So I love it. I'm taking it. I don't endorse it. I have my hard-earned money for it. Take that for whatever it's worth.
Hey, let me tell you what I'm taking, and I don't endorse it because I took it blindly. I'm just watching the numbers right here. But I got the Kings -3.5. They up by 4 right now, but they're +139.
I mean, it makes sense, especially since the Blue Jackets scored. I mean, it makes sense. And it would push the over. I think the original over-under was a 6. So then they would be a push for the books, So then obviously they'd be fine. So they'd win somewhere. This game was initially capped at a -300, DJ, for the money line. So just know majority of cappers did not pick this as even like a bet that they really used, unless it was like a parlay piece, which was something that I was planning on doing. I just didn't get to, cap everything.
Yeah.
The other thing that I thought about is a team total under Blue Jackets 2.5, but that's too late. There's no way that you can really bet on that because I couldn't really tell you if there's going to be no goal or if the Kings are Kings are betting. But I guess no goal and Kings bet is both plus money, right? So both +135, +125. So if you technically bet $100 on no goal and $100 on the Kings, just based off of what I think, I'm not telling you to do it, but if you kind of figure out your own idea, if you don't think that the Blue Jackets are going to score next and Kings are going to hold possession or they're going to score a goal or no goal, you would still get your money back plus a little bit of juice, right? So, I know there's different way people attack, like, people are comfortable winning a little bit of money at a time as long as they're winning money, and people are comfortable taking shots. So.
Interesting right here on the XFL, man. Houston's down to the 1-yard line. They got a pass interference in the end zone. They played one play, and it looks like it was stopped behind the goal line, and the clock is still running at 7:30. And let me see. He's tackled into the end zone. for a touchdown for the Houston. So this is going to be interesting. Let me see if anybody's in the chat right there. What do you think Houston is going to go for? A 2-point, a 3-point, a 1-point? They're going to be down 9 points after this. So I don't know. What would you do, Coach Jimmy?
Man, being down 9 points.
9 point. You can do the 3-pointer and try to get 3
XFL
points.
Is so I'm on the side for the Houston just because XFL is like that, right? It's designed for them comebacks. Like that's
look like they did the 2-pointer. The 2-pointer, he throws it, it's no good. So
all right though.
So I'm looking good for my money. Yeah, it's 7:22 left on mine. My TV's a little behind, but 7:22 left. They're up by 9 points. That's a full touchdown and a 3-point. So the Sea Dragons the Sea Dragons can run a little bit, so they can run a little clock and run the ball, get a couple first downs, give it over to Houston Roughnecks, and still be able to win the game money line. I think I'm locked in.
And still good for that under. Damn, we could have crushed it at 40, 36, and 30. Middle of the third quarter. So, obviously, we've been talking about that this is the XFL. We've been, seeing a lot of comebacks, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm going to try to keep this in my mind the next time 2 top-tier teams play championship style game, as into the under. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely want to try to press that multiple. Yeah, you're definitely dead on, man. Good call on that.
It's always usually like that. I mean, especially in college football, because if you're the underdog in that game, like the best way to control the game is by managing it best. So they don't go after, like, they don't come in like, woo, we're going to go up by this and da-da-da. They kind of manage that stuff, use the run, use the pass and stuff like that. So we're looking good.
Kraken still tied with the Sharks, 1-1. We need a goal for that puck line. We need a goal before 2 minutes, and then hopefully the Sharks will pull the goalie and get another goal.
That'll be nice. But if not, we got 6 minutes left in the Kings too. I still got 1-4 right here.
Oh yeah, you still got 1-4, yeah.
So I'm just waiting this one out. I think nobody pulls nothing here, and we just ride this one all the way out.
Or if the Kings smash them and they get 5 or 6,
yeah.
Either way, that's good
for
you,
goal
right?
From the Kings, I'm done. If I get another goal from the Kings, I'm good.
Right. And I think it will happen.
Let's go. 6 minutes remaining, so we'll see how that works out.
Let's see. Plenty of time. 140 on this money line. 6:15 remaining. 8.5 on the spread. Minus 200. Over under 26.5. Can't really mess with the side. I can maybe take a peek at the under. 21 is the total right now. Over is fucking favored minus 145.
I don't think. Well, let me see how much time is left. I don't think it's gonna be much. Maybe a field goal scored by the Sea Dragons.
Right, just get possession, control it.
But who knows?
Right, who knows? Yeah, but Houston should. Huh?
It's 120. What's the over under in that one?
26.5.
Yeah, that's a good under. Because what is it right now?
21. 6 minutes remaining. It's been pretty much that ball going.
Well, it's a lot of time, though. 7 minutes is a lot of time.
No, it is a lot of time. But the way the game's been going, one score by one side every game. Third period didn't have a score.
Let's see how well the Sea Dragons run the ball to try to control it going in right here on this series. If they give it up real quick and give it to the Roughnecks, then we might be looking at an over because the Roughnecks are definitely going to want to try to score, even if it's just a field goal. So I don't know. Then again, they can't afford to do a field goal. They would have to go for it on fourth. So
right, which means that they would maybe miss and start from their side, right?
Yeah, let's give it a couple plays, see if the Sea Dragons can score a first down.
All right.
Yep, that was the first down right there. So, yep. Now it's time to hit the under.
Now it's time. All right, so it's 26.5. I'm taking the under right now, 1 unit. I have to. I know it's kind of very, very, very sharp. My dumbass could have taken it at 36, at 40, anywhere else DJ had recommended, but I still feel like I want to take something. So
we still got that running clock right now.
Right, we still got that running clock. DJ's been hot. I've been having a good run. I feel comfortable. Sharks and Kraken is still 1-1. Even if that
we just need we need the Sea Dragons to don't turn the ball over. That's all. Clock is running. It's 2nd and 10. They've tried to run it that first down. They got stuffed. Danucci can get them with the arm for the first down. Looks like they're going to go in the passing formation.
Give me the gooch.
Danucci in the passing formation.
All right, line just went down to 24.5.
Yeah, he threw it. We doing good right there, right?
Yes, sir. 2:57 remaining in the Kraken game. We need 1 goal within this next minute, or this puck line that we just threw a little bit, quarter unit's not going to be cash successful.
They're going to go to extra periods, right?
Right, they go into overtime and then they go into shootout. So if it goes into shootout, Sharks is absolutely done. Overtime, I still definitely favor the Kraken. The Kraken definitely have the top 3 better players than the other team. What happened?
Holy shit. Exactly what we did happened, and the Sea Dragons threw
a pick? Oh, my God.
Yep. Fucking Danucci.
You fucking Danucci. Defense better step up. Hey, but that's fine. If defense steps up and they take a field goal, or rather that it's 6 minutes left to go, XFL, I don't think that they're going to think about taking the points and kicking it or, trying to get the ball back. They're just going to try to get it now. So let them get stopped, hopefully, by Seattle, and we're still good. I still got good thoughts on it.
They're going to have to go for it on fourth. They're not going to kick a field goal.
Right, exactly, which I think helps our under. We
need some good defense, or we need a turnover.
Stops or turnover. 1:28 remaining in the Kraken Sharks. Looks like this bad boy is going to go into OT.
Oh, he throws it out of bounds on first down, 2nd and 10.
The Nooch. Damn, we missed a great opportunity with the Kings. That was like the first thing I said when I went on this. You're like, "Do you cap any NHL?" I was like, "Nope, except the Kings."
And they was losing when we first started.
It was just 0-0. It was like a whole period. Yeah, I was thinking at least, something to have.
And I even said that
you were like, "Should we get it now?"
And I was LJ said the Kings was live. Remember, I was like, the LJ said the Kings are live.
I know you told me that, and that's why you were like, "Should we just get on it?" I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Let's just get some more money." But
third down for the Roughnecks, 3rd and 6.
The only reason I said, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's actually 2 downs to get 4 yards. 6 yards. But they're deep. They're on their own 35. Up, they release to the backfield, and he falls down and he gets crumbled. So he gets stopped. 4th down right here. Big 4th down.
The fuck is y'all doing not following DJ? He's fucking managing this XFL right now.
Clock is still running. clock is still running.
You could have had a trifecta, essentially. We would have listened to DJ. First quarter
4th
under,
and 4, they
first
snapped
half.
quick. We got a penalty on 4th and 4. Let's back them up.
Offense probably wasn't set up yet, right? Come on now.
Actually, if it was offsides, they would have let the play go. So it had to probably be on the offense for them to stop the ball.
I know that they do that in NFL. I didn't know if they did that like XFL.
They gave somebody a timeout. Sea Dragons called timeout. Oh, damn it. Why are you killing yourself, Larry?
Why the fuck?
Why would you call timeout right here? That don't make no sense. Well, I guess he wants to have the right defense for the 4th down.
Yeah, but still, your defense has been doing great all game. There's no reason to interject right now with 2. I understand if it's your team that's been going off and on and, shit's been kind of not working, but they've been doing an outstanding job. Why take time out? Kraken and Sharks looks like it's going into overtime, so our puck line bet is smoked. That's gone, but we got that money line.
Still got a chance for my over, though.
No, you said over 3.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smoke. You only score one goal in overtime, and that's it.
But what about if they get in the shootout?
Nope, it don't matter. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many goals you score, it's just 1 point for the winner.
Looks like we got an incomplete for but we got a freaking flag. Oh, and it's a holding.
On the offense?
Decline. Holding on the offense, decline. Seattle's ball, 3:47 to go.
You gotta listen to that, man. What the fuck is y'all doing not listen? Not fun. What man? Like my mom would do.
I'm giving y'all live bets. Like, I'm giving y'all live bets that I can't even bet.
That's he's not even betting. DJ's not even. That's even, man. Come on now. What y'all doing? Make sure y'all like, retweet, share this shit, clip this shit. You know what I'm saying? Homies in the chat, I already know. Do what you gotta do. I appreciate you, man. I know I'll get some drinks here coming in a week or two. Man,
Danucci back. This is the weird part about XFL though. These guys, they were set up I've seen a couple of them pass in situations like this. Like you need to be running the clock and getting it out, and they will seriously pass in the XFL. But they stop them on 1st down for a couple yards. Clock's still running. It ain't hit 2 minutes yet.
I don't know what your threshold is, but Kraken in OT, it was just minus 135, and then it got pushed up to minus 145. They're going right now. So, oh my God. Come on, Kraken. At least get back on the right side to finish this an okay night. With the under hitting and the Kraken hitting, that'll end up being an all right night. Obviously, the Vikings.
Let's go, Kings. 47 seconds left in the Kings.
They scored?
No score. I don't see right here. So I get the minus 3.5, which will help me for that Kraken bet.
Let's go, baby. I'm hoping this Kraken bet is just over. I don't want to stress about it. Let's see.
1st down, Sea Dragons. Look, they just threw it. They threw it on fucking 2nd down with a few minutes left with the lead. That's something they'll never do in the NFL. 2:15 left. 1st down for Sea Dragons. They even in field goal range now. So this is going to go under as well because it's 2 minutes now. Let me see. Oh, Houston has 3 timeouts, so we got to play it out. But they are inside the 30-yard line, so we might get a field goal out of them. And then Houston get the ball, and we'll need a stop to keep it under. but it looks like the Sea Dragons going to cover regardless.
They're going to cover the under, or they're going to cover.
They're going to cover the game for sure.
Right. Well, we know the game because the game was minus what? Minus 2.5, 3.5.
Yeah, that was minus 4.
I need them not to score. They cover my under.
Well, actually, Sea Dragons was the dog plus 4.
Plus 4. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. Houston was the minus 4. Yeah. Yes, Kraken scored. Yes, I put 250 on that shit, homie. I put 250 on that. It was a dirty line, but I needed it. Yeah. I needed that Vegas money come back. I told you, Sharks at home. We only got a couple opportunities. As long as it's a decent team, just check with me just to make sure.
Hey.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
The Uzi is in effect.
Let's go. We're going to get that. We're going to get Seattle here in about a minute, hopefully. And then that's pretty much a wrap. Then we're going to start capping for tomorrow. You got any, any caps or any leans, overs, undersides for tomorrow?
Nah, I really don't like looking into the next day until one day is over.
Right, me too.
And because I got bets out all the way to the end, I'm probably going to wait till the morning to take a fresh look at the card.
Right. Yeah. No. Same here. I'm in anything, even not football, basketball, hockey. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like when you asked me about the hockey stuff, I was like, listen, I haven't even capped it because I like watch day at a day because you never know when that shit team is on a hot run or when that good team you got to fade them. Like you got to just stay up on it. All right, we got a minute left to go, and then we'll end up cashing this, and we'll get off here in at least a positive night, right? I got to go back and read.
Oh, absolutely a positive night.
He's going to put me 4-2, I think. What about you? I know you're what 3-0, 3-1.
Well, I'm 3-0. Yeah. Plus, I added the Dragons minus 3.5, and I officialized the under 26. So technically, I'm 5-0.
Don't call me the Uzi. Call DJ the Big Bazooka because he blowing things up right now. I love it. Great time of the year. Like DJ said before, everything's coming together. Everybody's capping good.
Sea Dragons acting like they want to score.
Oh, man. Come on now.
2 minutes left. We got to keep them out of there to keep that under alive.
Save that for the playoffs. Save something for the playoffs. You don't got to stress the playbook. I know what they're worried about. They're worried about that 12, 13 point, comeback possibility. Yeah. I get it. And that was like the whole thing that they were trying to facilitate, so.
Yeah, you got to watch for that with the extra point and the onside kick that you can get back. So it's a bunch of ways to win. That's what I like about the XFL too. Like it's a bunch of ways to win. So it's a bunch of ways for you to keep people from winning too. So I think it's solid, man. Minute 55 yet left. 2nd and 9. Seattle. Now, any NFL team, college team, or whatever would definitely run in this position. Let's see exactly what Danucci does right here.
Danucci, my screen has been at 1 minute for like God knows how long.
It's
shit! Like it's just frozen. They're like, nah, we don't want nothing no more. Don't give me no action.
Oh, they run the ball, and he's brought down at the 4-yard line.
How much time is left?
47 left. Oh my God! They might mess up the under 26.
Oh God! Why? They're gonna kick a field goal.
We need the Roughnecks to play some. They in position to make a touchdown. We need the Roughnecks to play some defense.
Come on, Roughnecks! Like y'all like to say, show some Texas pride out there. Get out there, fucking step up, lose like a man. Don't get embarrassed by some team called the Sea Dragons. You guys are supposed to be rough.
Sea Dragons.
Come on now.
Oh shit! Sea Dragons take a timeout for what?
Are you kidding me?
Who's a
Fucking try to go for the kill. They really are.
fucking minute 40, a minute 26 left in the game. First and goal. Why would you take a timeout? Technically, you can kneel the ball 3. Well, they got 2 timeouts left on Houston, but you could almost kneel them out of the game, kick a field goal, and keep them out of everything. But these guys really look like they're gonna go for a touchdown.
Let me ask you a question, since you know you've been watching football for long enough, professional. You think this is gonna come back if they face each other? Like, is this something like motivation wise? Do you try to kick you in the ground while you're down, or it's just kind of like, it's
From the
not
looks
really
of
gonna
this
make a
game,
difference. Seattle's gonna run it back.
yeah,
again
from the
next
looks of
month.
this game, it looks like the Roughnecks was completely outmatched. They barely got the 6 points in. Seattle got an honest 15 points on them, so I don't know. If they met up again, I think Sea Dragons have enough in them to beat them again. Oh, flag down, even though they were touchdown. I don't know what the flag is.
Get them call backs. Yeah, get it called back. We don't need a touchdown. What we need is a stizzy.
Oh, so shit. Offside defense, penalty decline, touchdown.
Oh, man.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, man. I should have just taken the damn Sea Turtles with the -12 like OG Wham said.
Touchdown. Fuck.
Well, I couldn't tell you
what that's going to leave me at 4-1 for the night.
That's going to leave me at 3-3 for the night, basically. So, lost some juice. But at the end of the day, honestly, shout out to everybody who's been here. It's been, man, I've been killing the past 72 hours. I could have gone 0-5 tonight, and I'd still be happy. That's how good it's been. So, I'm definitely always trying to make sure that we give y'all winners, give y'all cashers. I haven't even seen the score change in my book. But obviously you're telling me, so I already know.
Ooh.
That's weird why my book's not moving.
Is that Kings game is over, right?
Oh yeah, the Kings game is over.
Oh.
It was 4-1. I think it was 4-1.
Let me see what I got.
Kings game 4-1.
That one made me have a day of a loss of $30. Shit.
That had you split like me. Damn.
It's cool.
Damn.
I started off 1-5. I mean, yeah, I started off 1-5. So to lose only $30 for the rest of the day, I'm good.
I should have tried to convince you to take that juice with the Kraken.
I seen it, but
all good.
Man, I missed that one.
Yeah, it's kind of like tennis. I don't bet tennis, but I do see what the favorites are and what the underdogs are. A normal favorite in tennis is -200. That's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. I get managing bankroll, but we know in like certain situations against certain teams, things can come back. We saw that we were able to take advantage of getting a +6 with the Magic tonight. 2-3 minutes left to go. That was a great spot. You could have freaking smashed the Pacers, I believe, midway through third quarter. They went for a 49-point run. So that kind of was a signal saying, they were ready. That was another opportunity. So by all means, tomorrow, while this March Madness tournament is going into effect, I would definitely try to look some way for some of these doggies to try to press something. Whether it's the Hawks, these Hornets, these Wizards, maybe these T-Wolves. I don't know. I haven't capped the game, but I just feel like it's like a Freaky Friday type feeling, just because the games in March Madness is going on.
Yeah, you got to watch out for Fridays, buddy. Fridays and Saturdays is dangerous.
Well,
I don't know. I'm looking at the card right now. I mean, shit. I like SC. I like Xavier. Um, I like Baylor. I'm not sure about SMC. I kind of like Marquette. I kind of like Iowa State. I'm looking real favorite.
Yep. I'll tell you from my end. Let me see. I'm looking at the bracket right now, and this is coming from a non NCAA capper, but I have been trying to do my sort of capping. I'm looking at Creighton. I'm looking at Baylor tomorrow. I'm looking at Purdue. I'm looking at Kansas State, USC, Marquette, a lot of favorites. Same thing. Gonzaga, Arizona State,
Mm-hmm.
UConn, St. Mary's. I'm looking at Xavier. I am looking for Pitt for the upset. This is my one upset tomorrow. Pitt against Iowa
Pick for
State.
the upset.
That's the
See, I like Iowa
only
State because
one.
Iowa State pack defense.
And you could definitely be right. I mean, I thought that what team I'm looking at the preview. I thought Utah State was going to come out, and they definitely did it. And a lot of people had Charleston a team to make it, and I like San Diego. So I mean, you know how it is. You never know.
Yeah, that's what March Madness is made of. A whole bunch of different sides,
Right.
totals, and some more.
Oh, Drake against Miami. I like Drake against Miami. I
Yeah, a
really,
lot of
really,
people
really do.
either you like Miami a lot or you don't like them at all.
I think Miami was a team that was supposed to be good, and I don't know if Drake's gonna win it all, but I'm sure like the spread's probably like plus 11, something like that. They're gonna cover it. They gotta cover it. Drake is like Sam Austin Houston, but like like definitely a way better version. They're gonna keep up scoring with you. I think that
Are we
Miami
done in
is.
hockey today? All we left is with XFL.
Yeah, man, we good to go. Yeah, whenever you're ready to wrap up, we're pretty
Yeah,
much
let's
done on
go
my
ahead and
end.
wrap it up, man, because this one is a wrap. All I got is Sea Dragons money line, and ain't nothing changing that.
Right,
But
and I
yeah, I
already
got to
lost
be up
mine.
early in the morning. Appreciate you for hanging out with me, Jimmy, 1,000%, man. Like I said, I thought I was gonna be in here by myself, but appreciate you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate everybody in the chat for sticking around with us. I hope you not only took our bets, but maybe picked the right ones between us and are far ahead than we are, which is
Right,
great. But if not, we are doing well ourselves anyway, so it's no big deal. But
facts.
we're gonna be getting out of here, man. Y'all have a great one. Who-Bangin Sports. I'm DJ Boss with my man Jimmy G. Make sure you check out Jimmy G every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on the West Coast for the live sweat, where they
Yes,
really make some
sir.
money over there, man. So y'all better check in with us. Anything you
Last
want to tell the
Tuesday.
people where they can find you at?
That's it, DJ. You pretty much capped it. Live sweat every Tuesday. That's pretty much what we showcasing right now. We shot out 40 units last show. 40 units. All right. So, like my boy DJ would like to say, we doing this shit for real. All right. We pressed it, we sweated it. We ended up the night with being up, I think, at least 10 units. So if you ended up playing every single play, so get up on the last sweat. I'm saying stop fucking around. Tell somebody, make sure you make sure you give a like, make sure you follow, and let's make this cash.
Yeah, and make sure you follow my guy on Twitter at Jimmy JGO21, and we out.